Hello. Troppo alta la musica o va bene? Thanks, miss. It's not that all my. They didn't win because of me. I wasn't playing, so. Just the coach. Right? So. Mi sentite, vero? Coach gets credit too, boy. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thanks. Is the music too loud or what? Finisco qua di postare e poi ci sono. Oh, perfetto. Just Archangel. Like I have to post in too many places this. Come on, guys, don't start like this. Please, I'm begging you. Ciao S, ciao Lonza. Ciao raga, ciao a tutti. Scusate se ero un po' FK. Come on, spam gommaso, joint, ravioli là. Com'è? Strunz. Oh, siete 8-1, complimenti, bravi. Però giochiamo contro i track, all'Lucky. Vabbè, ormai se arrivi 8-1 per forza dovrei giocare contro qualcuno di forte, no? Ciao Ema. Il mio canale porno preferito là. Ciao Balt. Come va? Tutto bene, tutto bene. Need Gali? Tommy, metti una schifo di icona al posto della sigla dei sub. Raga, con calma, una cosa alla volta, cavoli. This is wanna be smoking dude in the corner. I don't know who is. Comunque lo faccio, sì, Alonso. I will change the star for the sub, yeah, right. I wanna do something crazy. Oh Alonso, se hai dei suggerimenti per questo, dimmi pure. You want Gali? No, stop Gali. No more Gali for you. The roasting, right. Crazy roast. Wait a second. Crazy. What the fuck are you talking about? I will do the Revod review anyway. I mean. Okay, anyway, I need to turn down a bit the music because I will put... Wait a second. Okay. I hope you'll be happy now. It never fades away. It's staying. Your kiss like broken glass on my skin. And all the greatest loves end in violence. It's tearing up my voice, left in silence. Thanks for thanks Global Esport for holding on to my chest. Maybe you left your mark. Nice man, that picture. You like it? Doesn't matter where you are, you can keep my regret. Baby, I got okay, Archangel, you can unmute you and go. Oh fuck. Archangel.
I need Gali, else no review. I want you in talk.
Oh shit, okay.
Okay, Sal is here by the way.
Hello Sal.
Rishindra Suna. It's his DL name.
I know.
Okay, I'm
a coach, so I can remember one name, right? Hello Sal.
I'm so fucked.
Now you are like an influencer in Italy, Archangel. Kinda.
Oh, porco.
Don't say that. Ok, porco due.
I said do it.
Yeah.
Porco due.
You know.
I know. Oh, what the fuck?
I need to put. Wait. I need to.
Give me a sec.
I want to do the VIP for Sal. Guys, you have to know. Oh, let's see. It's too difficult. You have to know like who is Rushindra Sina is like the CEO, so the chief of Global Esport. Imposter? Si sente più alto lui? Ok, così forse si sente meglio. Okay, I need to do something. I don't remember. Meanwhile, I will finish to, you know, I'm just drinking coffee, eating a pangocciolo, you know. Where is like Archangel? Where you want?
Wait. My brother is here, so I'm talking to him. Give me one second.
Okay. It's okay. I'm just eating.
I need gali, dude.
No, I will not put gali. No.
Put
Stop.
gali, else no review.
Okay.
I need gali.
Okay, man. I don't care.
Viewer choice, dude. Viewer choice, okay? If viewer
for
says
you.
you need gali,
It's for you.
Viewer says you need gali, so we'll gali.
No, Salbatic. Archangel doesn't want to go for the review. What we have to do? We're gonna bench him. Ciao Simo. Ok. So per quelli tutti italiani, allora adesso andiamo a fare una bella VOD review da farò in inglese ovviamente, però adesso parlo in italiano, del game di oggi dell'Open Division dei ragazzi di Global Esport, ok? Di Global Esport Phoenix, che attualmente sono 7-2, quindi a un passo dal playoff del Pacifico, dell'Open Division Pacifica. Guarderemo una POV review di Archangel, che è l'off tank del team, e quindi giocherà principalmente Diva. So let's put Gali, come on.
Yeah, I'm just giving my brother a movie. Okay, fine. Let me listen.
Here we are with Car Italia, ok? It's incredible.
Fumo, entro, cambio faccia. Come va a finire si sa già. Devo stare attento, mannaggia. Se la metto incinta poi mia madre mi
Archangel, peiarlelo. Peiarlelo.
You know what does that mean?
No. Not at all.
I'll give you take love from me.
Is it
So you know, no. You can check your OBS. If there's any frame drop, you'll get to know.
No. It's because like Sal wrote on the web on WhatsApp group that was dragging about Medioevo.
Il giornale ne abusa, parla dello straniero come fosse un alieno, senza passaporto, in cerca di dinero. Io mi sento fortunato, alla fine del
Ok.
quando sono fortunato.
Yeah, I want to know what does it mean. Me too.
Io sono un pazzo che
Jay.
It means take love from me. So you know what I do?
Yeah.
I always spam give me love in Hindi. To Sal, so he's just giving pyar le lo. Okay. I'm listening to the music.
mi fischiano le orecchie. Suspense, un attimo prima del
Okay, I'm ready for the roasting.
Yeah, you're ready.
Cogli le mele. Nel mio gruppo tutti belli, visi come un negro bello diretto a
Is
Benny.
not the sound. Se la mia dolce metta.
Musica per ragazzini.
How do you say that?
Prima di lasciare un commento pensa. Prima di pisciare contro
Sei la mia dolce metà.
prima di buttare lo stipendio aspetta. Torna adagio, io non me la sento senza. Shakera.
Okay, so joined.
Yo.
Pali, CB, and Trexers 4K are from Crocboss. You know the team that we
Yeah, I
did?
remember Pali.
Pali and Trexers. Pali is a Zenyatta main and Trexers is a Brigade.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I remember Pali. I hope Pali and the others. I hope you enjoyed yesterday the drill time with Global Esport Phoenix. I think it was kinda a huge drill time, right? Like we prac a lot for both, not only for us but also for them. I think.
Yeah, even they were practicing their DPS.
Ciao Ares.
Che scrive scemo chi legge. Oh, quando il dovere mi chiama. Oh, rispondo e dico son qua. Oh, mi dici ascolta tua mamma.
Okay, so.
Oh, 1, 2, 3 sono già là.
Okay, Archangel.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking. So from what we want to start, like I would like to do something that is like just not random VOD review, right? I want to do something in particular. So firstly, I will ask you today, for you, do you have like do you get some problem in some particular occasion, some particular situation, like in some maps and etc. Of course, like I'm not saying that we will review like entire maps, but maybe we can just jump in some part of the open division match.
Now the thing that I have problem and you have to coach the whole team against the DPS.
No. Since we don't have time, we can't do that. We will do that like next week. What I want to do, listen. What I want to do is we're doing the POV review, so we're just making you like Dragonhead, the Indian Dragonhead, something like that. Is okay?
Okay.
You would like to become the Indian Dragonhead? I think so.
No.
No? You don't like it?
No.
Don't like him?
I want to be Indian Archangel. That's more.
Okay, no, by the way, like I want to improve you like as a diva. So firstly, don't care about the composition, don't care about the general problem, but like your problem, okay? Especially I want to like focus on the floats and goats, of course. Since we know that is like our strongest comp, right? So tell me.
Archangel is better than Dragon Eddie. See, yeah. Alonso. See?
Man, listen to me. We are doing something not just for the memes, okay? We are doing something for tomorrow. Okay. In preparation for tomorrow. Okay. So stop memes. It's okay, memeing and etc. Having fun, but yeah, I would like to do something serious, okay? So tell me.
The only problem that I have is against DPS. That's it.
Man, you think no man, it's not like that because like you are not like we're talking about when you're playing goats or floats like
goats?
When you are playing floats or goats, I don't care what the enemy are playing. I'm asking you, which are your problem? Like, do you have some problem? Do you think you need to improve on something in particular?
Positioning and matrixing.
Okay, but like okay, so listen to me. I understand. We will start from the floats from Nepal. Okay, we will see in Nepal.
Sure.
Okay. E voilà.
I want the screen to be big, dude.
I know. I'm working. My graphic is working on changing the overlay for the VOD review. It's okay, man.
Yeah.
I mean, especially since we are going to POV review, we don't need actually a big. Yeah, right? Because you can see that. Okay?
Okay.
So okay. Okay, so
Ouch.
let's start. Okay, maybe we not want something chill. Okay. Ciao Diego, buon pomeriggio anche a te. Ok, so we starting going on Nepal, on Sanctum, and we are going to face we are playing floats, and the enemy are playing floats too, right? If I know, if I remember good, okay.
No, they were playing goats. They were playing goats.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah. Listen to the comms also, no?
Yeah.
I will tell. Reinhardt goats. Okay. Rotate down.
Can you take the space? Yeah, take the space.
Okay, so... Okay, I'm just checking your position.
Take the space.
Take the space. They have me to point.
Bubble me.
So for the moment, did you eat something? Wait, let's go back.
They have me to point.
Bubble me.
You are matrixing. I don't know what are you matrixing right now, since I don't know why you're matrixing in this point. Like there is nothing to matrix right now. You in this fight, in this situation, like remember, which are especially in the first fight, which are like the most important thing to eat.
Zenyatta right click. So fire strike.
Okay, let's
fire
go.
strike.
Yeah, chill. Right. Okay, so firstly, we want to see fire strike, right? Fire strike. And right click from Zenyatta, like you said. Okay. So in this moment, there is something. Ciao, Marker. There is something that you use one part of your matrix for actually not eating anything important.
Yeah.
So you just waste part of the matrix. So especially the first fight, when you see that the first fight, you want just to eat fire strike and right click from Zenyatta, or like huge damage from Zenyatta. That's it. Okay, that's important. Just focus on that. Be more focused on eating the fire strike. To watch the Reinhardt, as soon as he's like trying to fire strike you just eat the fire strike. Remember that one of the most important thing is about you and Method, because Method is not used to he should not bubble the fire strike. But sometimes what happen? Can you tell me what is happening normally?
Yeah, he bubbles himself and I eat the fire strike.
Yeah, that's the problem. So it's important that you know if Method want to bubble the fire strike or not. But normally I think it's better not bubbling the fire strike, you know, because getting the fire strike is just 20, right? So it's better.
It's just 20.
Yeah, it's just better keep eating the fire strike. Okay, that's actually the best thing that you can do in general. Okay.
Okay.
Again, not sure about this battle, but
Push that Ryan.
Ryan is got.
okay, from who you get to this damage? Wait, I didn't see. So
Azaria.
here.
I think I got damage on Azaria.
Okay.
Ryan is got.
Okay, right now you should not be why your positioning is bad right now, because you are next to the Reinhardt. Reinhardt can easily make damage on you, also if you have matrix, because he can swing and make damage on you. And also there will probably be Zarya. You can't see where is the Zarya. So now, since you don't know what is happening, you need to use your shift to reposition yourself, for example, on the top. Okay?
On the top right.
For example, on the top, right? Yeah, you see now you are just feeding. So in this moment, when you see Reinhardt pushing like this, if you had repositioned yourself on the top, you could actually make damage on him. Also with the fire strike directly on the fire strike, the rockets on him. So that's bad. That's the issue right now. Okay.
Okay.
I'm on Ryan.
And now you feed.
Ryan.
I have.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
So basically, I think you lost for that. Like for your
Yeah, we
position.
lost the point.
Okay?
Yeah.
No, so like what you have to do instead of standing like here, okay, you could like you can go on the top or you can go like also here where you are now. That is actually good. Wait a second, I need to. Where is fucking button at? Okay, never mind. Okay, so you need to stay more away from the fight. Okay, you know you are too inside, especially when the Reinhardt charge like that. You want to go out from there.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Push. Need to go in.
Right
Not
there.
holding back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got boop back. Alright, die out.
Now we lost the fight over here.
Let's die out.
Yeah, drink that.
So,
Let's focus up, boys. Let's go.
What's up, James?
so it's unlucky that I couldn't see more floats because I would like to see more floats, but now you are not playing any more floats because you swap to Reinhardt, right? So let's see how you retake.
Yeah.
Wait. Where is the retake? Okay, here.
I think there's other.
Yeah, Fanny Papa.
Eyes also popped off in this one.
Okay, right side. Move right side.
Watch out for both of you. Come right side.
Holy shit! You see what are you doing here?
I think there's other.
Yeah, Fanny Papa.
He'll be close to grab. Okay, right side. Move right side.
Watch out for both of you.
Like here you don't need to use the matrix. Here is better using the shield. I don't know why you're using matrix right now. Just use the shield. You see you're using both shield and matrix, but you don't want, in this situation, you don't want to waste your matrix. See, now you're going on the point without the matrix. Here Nightmare is fucking shielding. Let him shield and not to waste your matrix. You want to have the matrix in the fight. Okay? Remember,
The thing is, there's a problem in our comms also. Like, doesn't speak like when he's shielding. I also like tell matrixing, but he like there are problem in the comms.
yeah,
like,
but
he
I
does-
mean, clear. It's your mate. It's also your friend. You should understand that if there is a problem. Did you ever speak with him about this problem? Honestly, I'm not getting
I
mad.
have told, but still.
You need to fix that. But anyway, you don't want to waste your the matrix, guys. The matrix is for fucking resources. That's it. Or big damage. But it's resources, nothing more. Thanks for the follow, Tech Purias.
It's tech pujaris.
Pujaris, it's ok.
For
You're
you.
laughing. Sì, ho visto che ha mangiato il Freestrike, ma per mangiare il Freestrike ha mangiato ha usato tutta la Matrix.
Come right side.
Here, watch her.
They're gonna push us.
And now I don't know what are you doing. Like you go on the right and then you're standing there instead of reposition yourself. That guys, you don't know, you don't have a fucking plan to go out. You go from the right, and what you have to do, or you go like to face them here in this sideline, or you go through the through the bridge, and then you go on the point and you face them on the point. That's it.
No. See, I called out. They're gonna push. Let's come to the other side of the bridge. See. Hold.
Diva's pushing.
See.
Yeah, but it was too late. You see now in Nightmare. But why they're facing there? Why are stopped there? You were moving on the bridge, but your teammates were behind you. You see the problem?
I even called out. Check in the comms. Listen,
I can see since you are in the bridge. I can understand that you called that, okay? But you see your teammates are still behind.
Come to the bridge. It's fine.
Now you're calling.
Bridge.
Okay.
Back.
Too much communication.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got trans.
No fake bubble.
Bubble me.
No E.
Nice move.
Nice, their chatter.
I'm booping him.
Oh shit.
I don't see why you shift like that here. Let's see again.
Okay.
We have trans.
I got trans.
No fake bubble.
Bubble me.
No E.
Nice move.
Chatter
Nice
after
move.
this.
Okay, so basically what happens? So the Brigitte is dead. Okay, you counter the Graviton. Who is in here? Okay, they use the trance. I don't know why you're booping them like this. There is no sense of doing this. Like, tell me the reason that you do this this movement.
I think Nightmare was asking. So I was just booping them like
No,
off
was
from
asking
Nightmare.
what?
Yeah, they got shattered, right? So I wanted to boop the Reinhardt of them a bit. See. I booped the Reinhardt and came back. Behind. See?
Yeah,
I
but
wasn't
you are
able
in
to-
the yeah, but you are still in the trance. You're like, wait.
Nice, dev chatter.
Now you shatter, but indeed you have the beat. Wait, now Blue Eyes is beating. Yeah, you see. So basically, I will tell you what. Like, since you are started the fight, okay. So now you are 60. I will tell you the secret of Diva, okay. When you see that during the fight you are 60% of the ultimate like this, see, 60, 17. But if you are more than 6, what you want to think? Like, which is like your plan, not your plan. Like, which is your goal in that moment?
To get ultimate.
Yeah, you want to get the ultimate. It is your goal. So now you have to focus on not unless you want to eat like something, of course. I'm not saying that you have to shoot any only, but now your primary focus is to get your ultimate up. Building ultimate.
Yeah.
Ok? Vediamo se... Sorry, speak Italian a bit. Vediamo, Tushai. Non devo vedere. Vediamo, non lo so, dipende dalle VOD che ho, da quelle che mi arrivano. Va bene. Ciao Fabio. By the way, so now you the thing that like what you have to do is just thinking that you want to build the ultimate, okay? Like this shift, I mean, you didn't feed, okay? I'm not saying that you didn't that you fed for that, but you know, I don't see any sense of doing this shift.
Nice, dev chatter.
You know why? You know why? Like, you want to boop Reinhardt that he just chatter someone. When?
When he is charging?
When he's charging. Do you think he got the charge or not?
No, he didn't.
He charged before. Let's see again.
He charged before in the Graviton.
Yeah, let's see again.
We have trans.
So in any case, you don't want to boop him. There is no sense of booping. Especially
Maybe
like
I'm
that.
just pushing away. I'm just pushing him away from the team.
Yeah, but he still has beat.
Right, focus line. Everyone
Okay.
Watch out, ball.
Right half.
You see? Now you are for that also a part of that. Like when you shift, let's see again.
Dev chatter after this. Nice, dev chatter.
So you shift.
Oh shit, right.
You shift, but wait a second. I wanna see again. Sorry guys, if I keep repeating. I wanna see perfectly his movement. So he's shifting. I want to see if he's using all the shift or he stopped before. No, you stop before and you stop in a bad positioning.
Yeah. I fucked up over there. I know.
Yeah, again. So shifting, please, shifting better. Like you shift and you went out of positioning. I mean, not out of position, but you finish your shift in a bad positioning. You see what are you doing right now? What you can do actually in this moment? Let's see if you know. Let's see again. So let's see right now. Oh no, not here. Maybe after. Okay. See in this particular moment here. Okay. What is happening? I mean, we have
They have
Mango
no-
here. We have Brigitte on rally. Okay. Then we have Method, the Zarya with like very low HP. Okay. 1 HP. And you are full HP with the Diva Bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Ask for the chat. I wanna ask to the chat right now. Okay, sorry man, because I want to let the chat take part about this. So, guys,
I know the answer.
yeah, of course you know the answer. Just make the fucking draw. I know you understand. You know the answer. Holy shit. So, guys,
Porco.
guys, don't say that, guys. So,
I'll take a piss.
in questa situazione particolare, cos'è che avrebbe dovuto fare con la diva il caro Archangel? Visto che abbiamo la Brigitta che è in rally, no? A destra. Poi abbiamo la Brigitta che a destra corre lì. Poi abbiamo la Method che è un HP con la Zarya. Come facciamo? C'è un modo in cui possiamo salvare la Zarya? Vediamo se qualcuno c'è. Non lurcate, ragazzi. Non state in chat senza dire nulla, senza fare nulla. Shiftare la diva. Cosa vuol dire shiftare la diva? È sbagliato. Yeah, sorry, Apostle. So basically, I asked the same question to Archangel. That's why I'm speaking Italian. So what Archangel could do in this particular situation to help his Zarya? Like the Zarya is 1 HP, right? He's full HP with the diva bomb up. There also like Brigitte that could do the same thing, but they're not doing that. So what they can do right now? There is a particular thing that they can do. Yeah, they can go. Yeah, they can go to block the damage that is coming on Method with the diva. Going in front of Method, between Method and the other. Io pusherei per coprire la Zarya. Perfetto, perfect, Pucciuchino. Exactly. So basically here, Archangel, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically you could have gone on Method.
Tank the damage for them.
Yeah, you can shift on him. You know why? Because also like there is no like the shift here is not a bad way to use it. Because like since you are you are full you are with the rally, so you have a lot of HP and you are full HP right now, and you have also like the ultimate. Okay, so in any case you can stay alive. You can also remake if you need. Okay. Okay, let's go forward.
They're coming here first. Diva first. Don't focus the diva first. Don't. You can kill him. Kill diva.
You see, instead of you keep shooting. You are full HP. You are not. There is no optimization of you, because instead of shooting from here, you could have gone like in the opposite, where was that Zarya, going in your part and tanking from that. And also, you know what is your problem? You don't remember, in this moment you are not remembering that the enemy team, where is your spawn? In front of you or behind you?
In front of us.
In front of you. You.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about you, Archangel, not all your team. Okay.
Yeah, that's our spawn.
Okay, in front of you there is your spawn, but you keep playing behind, like in their part of the spawn. But since you didn't won the fight, okay, and the percentage of the points keep building, but you think you can win this fight, you should go on the part of the point where are your teammates. So the regroup with Reinhardt will be like faster, right? You understand what I mean? So you should go to Reinhardt, next to Reinhardt, not standing here, okay? In any case, instead of shooting from here, you want to go in front of your Zarya, since Metal was low HP. So another thing is like tanking, body,
cala il panino all'Africa.
blocking, especially when you are full HP, when you have armor, quindi so full HP. Thanks for the follow. Armor, if you have like bomb and stuff like that. I mean, all these things means that you can use you can use also your shift for body blocking, and it's not actually feeding, okay? Because you are shifting to help someone else of your teammates to stay alive, okay? So it's actually good. It's not at all feeding. Trust me, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Jaguar the Reaper, for the follow. Okay, let's go
It's
forward.
not Jaguar.
Holy shit, man, stop it. I don't care. Don't focus on my pronunciation on the followers, please.
Okay.
We're doing something important here, please. If you want, we can start memeing, and we're not doing something serious.
Okay, go.
Wait a second, I need to answer to a friend of mine. He's asking what I will do tonight. Quello che vuoi, mate. Io non abbiamo organizzato nulla, quindi vedi te cosa vuoi fare. Va bene? Fammi sapere. Per me possiamo anche andare a mangiare fuori qualcosa, se ti va, tipo una pizza, non lo so. Bella analisi. Grazie Jaguar. So Jaguar is Italian anyway, so what you want, man?
Now you started memeing. What the fuck? I didn't say it. Bukake.
Bukake. By the way, I should fix it, like the problem about like the alert. Yes, it's not doing that anymore when they're following. I mean, you know how we can try, how we can see if the sub is working? No, just kidding.
What do you
man.
mean?
No, just kidding. I was imagining you subbing, gifting another sub. No, just kidding, man. I'm just fucking no, I'm just kidding. Seriously.
I'm not so good.
Yeah. Bukake is the
I'm
best
not so
cake.
good.
Yes.
Zarya now?
Yeah, you see now on the method is that, but you could have helped him. Absolutely. To retreat. Remember, it's a new actually it's a new thing also for me. Like, it's not only when your Reinhardt is full HP, but also when the Zarya is full HP, you can tank for the Zarya. Or if the Diva is full HP, is low HP, you can tank with Reinhardt, or not with Reinhardt, of course, but you can tank, for example, with the Brigitte or like with the Zarya. So the body block is very important during the goats to help each other to stay alive. Okay? Firstly, we talk about the body blocking to the Reinhardt, right? When you see your Reinhardt struggling, when the Reinhardt is holding the shield and is going back because he got like the Discord and without the armor, okay, you go in front of the Reinhardt and you tank with the Diva, for example, so you can shift.
Da mangiare. Cala il panino all'Africa.
Sorry for repeating this, but I want to repeat it anyway. Thanks for the follow. So the Reinhardt is here. Your Reinhardt is retreating, you see? Wait, I want to do bigger. So the Reinhardt is here and is retreating, okay? With the Diva. This is Diva. What you can do since the Reinhardt is going back because he's low HP or without armor, you can shift in front to boop. Go like this and then turn him back with the shift. And meanwhile, there would be like the enemy Reinhardt that, for example, is I will do in black, the enemy Reinhardt. The Reinhardt, oh, not black, maybe another color. So the Reinhardt that is here with the shield, you can boop the Reinhardt that is pushing to your Reinhardt. And you can boop him. Okay? You can boop the black Reinhardt. The nigga Reinhardt. Ciao, fra. Okay? So anyway. Let's go forward.
Shoot it.
Ciao, fra.
Please kill the Zarya.
Zarya dead.
Diva.
Reinhardt mentre si sta decidendo a chiudere da mangiare. Cala il panino all'Africa.
Here Blue Eyes was popping
Immagini.
off, right?
Sarebbe una scena
Something like
stupenda.
that. I remember that. Thanks for the follow. Thanks, Pali. And the runaway too. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's go forward.
Okay, nice play. Let's push back.
So, now what we have to think. Man, do you remember? Archangel. Archangel, hello, Archangel. Archangel, are you here? Are you sleeping? Archangel is dead, guys. Archangel. Guys, Archangel is crashed, I think. Man? Okay, Archangel is dead. Ah, he's taking a piece. Ah, I didn't understand. Okay. Salutava sempre. Guys, I think... Ok. Sempre oggi sono proprio soddisfattissimo. Avete vinto, visto? Bravi. Bravi, my dear. Vabbè, intanto avete delle domande. Or do you have some questions, guys, meanwhile, when we are waiting Archangel? So basically what we see from the start of the review, we got a very good thing to work on for Archangel, because like we have like let's start. Okay, so firstly about Diva Matrix, so better matrixing. So you want to matrix, especially matrixing first fight, you want to matrix what? Resources, right? And especially in the first fight, you want to matrix two things: right click from Zen, and what? And Fire Strike. Like, you don't care about matrixing right click from Zarya, right? Because for which reason in the first fight? This is like for the first fight. Why in the first fight, guys? The question is, why in the first fight you don't care about matrixing, like eating the right click from Zarya? Which is the reason? And I'm talking only about the first fight. So you know, like the fight when like you don't have like any ultimate, you don't have any charge, anything. You have all the resources at the start. Ci saranno i DPS. Zarya right click as well, low energy, so no problem. Exactly. So you don't care about, unless the Zarya, of course, you charge the Zarya, but if you charge the Zarya, it's your fault, because you fucking throw the game, probably. Because for charging Zarya at the first fight, I mean, no, you're shooting through the bubble. But yes, first fight, in the first fight, you want to focus only on right click and fire strike. I think the nuovo meta sarà probabilmente con DPS e rimarrà ancora la Ghost comunque. Vediamo, non è ancora detto nulla in realtà. Potrebbe tornare anche la dive in realtà. Una bella dive. In realtà adesso si gioca ancora a dive. Ci sono... Per canterare i 3 DPS, 4 DPS si gioca la dive, quindi. Ok. Anyway, so this is what we see at the start. Then we saw another thing that is actually the most important thing is about the body blocking, right? So body blocking is very important as diva. I'm repeating for the chat. I'm repeating for the chat and for you, okay, Archangel? What we just saw in the first fight, in the first 2 fights of this map. So matrixing, you can see from here, matrixing and body block. Body block for helping your teammate. Okay? So that's important. Remember that of course you can body block only when we are like with armor, you are full HP. Or for example, as Diva, maybe you don't have armor. You are like not 1 HP but half HP, but you have the Diva bomb. So in that case, maybe you can body block. For example, if you want to body block and losing the mech and the remeching because you have the Diva bomb, you want to say, for example, a Zarya. If your Zarya is fully charged, of course you want to play around the Zarya fully charged, right? So going to block the damage that is going to your Zarya is good, right? So it's only everything about like the situation, of course. But yes, for example, in a situation like that, you want to help the Zarya to stay alive because it's important.
Okay.
Non lo so, Pele, che domani mi fai? Ok, let's go forward.
Porco di Archangel, see?
Man. Don't say that.
Oh, he wrote in the chat, sniper fail.
Yeah, he can, but don't do that. I can't stop him. I can't stop you. Ok, so now you're
Mentre si sta decidendo qui dare da mangiare. Cala il panino all'Africa! Immagini? Sarebbe una scena stupenda.
Oh, now he crashed, right? A nightmare crashed. So you need to go back. You did a retreat, okay? Remember. Okay, thanks for the follow again, Origins of who? So now you crash, nightmare crash, so you need to go back, retreat, okay? So let's see what is happening.
Don't push it.
Oh, for example, you see, again, fire striking, you didn't hit the fire strike. I don't think he hit you, but you could have matrix that.
First.
No.
Come no, they're on the left.
There you go.
Bubble, yeah.
There is something that is not good in your communication. I mean, I'm listening to fucking Mango that is calling. Okay, I have no E because he just used the E on you, right? The E Brigitte on you, okay? The armor pack. But after he said in a very slow like way of voice, he said, "I don't have heal." But Nightmare after soon, like he said, "Can we push?" No, you can't push because you don't have the E. So you need to recharge the E right now. You need to focus more on the listen. I think Nightmare need to focus more on the listen. The problem on Nightmare, just tell him after, okay? That he need to focus more on listening his teammates, okay? Because now he's getting very, very big on leading the team, like calling what you want to do and understanding like in every situation what like where he need to push or if he need to disengage, but he's not listening to his teammates. And for him, it's very difficult to understand if the Brigitte got the E or not. So it's important.
Nice, go.
Yeah.
Rain one.
So in the start, when I was telling you, like as soon as you finish the fight, which are the most important thing that you have to think when you're playing goats versus goats? If you have the bomb,
Ultimate.
ultimate, right? Which ultimate?
Ultimate.
Which are the most important ultimate? We saw that in the last week, right? Which is the most important
Yeah.
ultimate that you can like is important for you since you have the diva bomb?
Graviton.
Yeah, the graviton, right? For
Yeah.
two things.
Yeah.
Why a diva should focus the graviton? Or should like after you, I'm asking to the chat too. Okay, so chat. Why a diva should know when the enemy teams got the graviton? For which reason? One is very easy to know, of course. You are diva, so for which reason? There are two mainly reason. Tell me, chat. Enemy beat and grav. I mean, the beat is not important. It's not. It's yeah. No. There are too many reasons why you need to focus on the graviton. Like for which reason? Because you can. No. It's not that. The question is not that. Sorry, guys. So the question is, for which reason a diva should know that the enemy, like, I mean, the diva, you know that the guys, the enemy team got the graviton, right? So what you have to do, since you have the diva bomb, or you, like in any way you are diva and you have also like the diva bomb, what you have to do? So Archangel, explain to the chat what you have to do. What I taught you about that.
Use your full resources. I mean, use your full matrix and then develop.
No, yeah, but we are talking about graviton of the enemy, man. We are not talking about in general. The enemy team got a graviton, right? So what you have to do? We talk in the last 2 days, 3 days.
Position yourself. You don't have to get into the graviton so that you can counter bomb them. I mean, like for example, if they graviton, so you can make space for your team by bombing in front of them or behind them, so they cannot push the graviton.
Firstly, okay, let's see two situations, guys. So the enemy team, they use the graviton here. So this is like the graviton, okay, that they just use. You as diva, you are not in the graviton. You are behind from your teammates. Okay, this is your backline. This is diva, guys. This is Archangel. Okay, this is Archangel. This is Arc. Okay, so Arc here. So if they grab here, Archangel can like use, when they use the graviton, he can throw the diva bomb here. Or also in the sky. Okay. So what will happen, guys? Chat, what will happen?
Bukake.
No, nothing. No bukake. Fra, non è quella la domanda. So guys, what will happen? Why a diva bomb should use the diva bomb? Why a diva should use the diva bomb to counter the enemy graviton? To throw the diva bomb like this. Yeah, but any bit will counter our diva bomb fully. So I said our diva should care about the enemy grav and it's okay. We're not talking about that. Okay, guys, we're talking how to counter a graviton from the enemy with the diva bomb. Can someone tell me why a diva should use the diva bomb like that? So, okay, the chat is dead right now. I think everyone are sleeping since are like 7 PM right now. Perché tutti si avvicinano al graviton e Rain, se gira lo scudo, non riesce comunque a proteggere. Because with this, if the enemy are pushing, so the enemy, they are pushing, they want to commit inside the graviton, right? In their graviton. But if there are diva bomb coming into them, they can't absolutely take the aggression into the graviton. They can't go on the graviton. They can't commit in the graviton because there is a diva bomb. So basically you are using the diva bomb to counter their aggression into their graviton. Okay? To take off the aggression. And another thing, if you remember, Archangel, what we say about your positioning. Because you don't want to stay too much behind, right? Archangel? You're still here? You went again?
Yeah.
You remember what I told you?
You don't have to stand near the. You don't have to get inside the graviton, chat.
Not only that, man. The problem is okay. So the thing that you need to think is firstly you don't want to stay inside the graviton, okay? So you want to stay you want to stay away from your teammates, from your Reinhardt, right? If you have the bomb. So if you have the bomb, you don't want to stay in the graviton, no, inside graviton, right? But the other is so you want to stay in super backline or maybe in a medium range backline. No, it's a question, man.
Medium range.
Why? Why medium range?
So
Man, come on, we talked about that. What?
So that I can use a.
Yeah.
I can use a matrix also.
So you
And
can
then
try to use the matrix for what? Exactly.
For the damage, incoming damage on the graviton people.
No, you want to try to hit the graviton, man. You remember?
I know. That's one of the options. I know.
So the positioning, guys, should not be like super in backline. Okay, you should not be like you don't be to stay like super in backline, but in a positioning in medium range means that you are still in the range to DM the graviton, to try to DM the graviton, so to try to hit the graviton means eating the graviton. But still, you are not getting into the graviton. Okay? So, firstly, you want to try to hit the graviton. Because if you hit the graviton, you clutch that and you win the fight, of course. Right?
Yeah.
So, you try to hit the graviton, but you don't want to play too much in frontline. Because if you go too much in frontline, they will get you into the graviton, right? So, you don't want to stay in the graviton. And secondly, you don't want to stay in the graviton because you want to bomb in the sky to counter the aggression. Okay? No, ruttato in stream. What are you talking about? So now you fuck it up here.
Got it.
But you got it. I think you got it Transcendence. They use Transcendence.
Let's go. Push to the point. Push to the point.
I'm not sure about this. Maybe it's okay, you know why? Because they just use the graviton, so it's okay pushing on the point. You want to move them on the point, it's right. And now they are so retarded because they are not seeing that you just shift. They could actually call for going on the point and kill you, and you'll probably die right now because you don't have the shift. They just use the Transcendence. Yeah, tell me.
So over here, I got I knew that we had a Transcendence, okay? Yeah. And if you see at that time, we have to go and contest the point. So what I was trying to think is, my teammate has survived already, okay? So if I go to the point, at least they will try to contest me, and I'll have like my next shift to go out also. See, they're falling apart one by one. They're splitting apart. See,
but it's not. Yeah, I know what is happening. I remember, but you know, it's not because you did something good, but because they fucked up. This they didn't see you.
Okay, it's fine, dude.
They could actually push you. You know, the shift was okay, but instead of shifting like now, instead of pushing in front, you want to stay more behind. Okay, because you want to stay very far from the enemy right now.
I know. The stairs behind me was the best position, so that I can go in.
You see, they're feeding. You're feeding right now, because you are too much in the point. Too much. You are too close to them. Okay, so you want to go a bit back, like maybe still contesting the point, but a bit more behind. Okay.
I'll go to my high ground. See.
Yeah, for example.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Can you like?
Bubble you.
Yeah, nice.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. Oh no, I didn't. My bad.
Of course you feed, man. You fucking fed.
Okay, my bad. I think my shift got blocked by this thing. What do you call it? Brigade stun. Check. I wanted to shift out, but I think he bashed me. Yeah.
So I know that. I saw a lot of times. So you need to stop that. You should stop doing that. Doing what? What I mean, man? Doing? You need to stop?
Shifting and feeding.
Not shifting and feeding. We just said about something. You just said something. About what? What you said, man? Repeat. About Brigitte, right?
about Brigitte, yeah.
If you keep getting stunned by the Brigitte when you're using the shift, you need to stop doing that. How you can understand to not, how you can deny that? Tell me.
By standing on high ground.
Firstly, you don't want to shift. When?
I
Come
would
on,
have to
be
shift,
smart,
like,
man. Be smart, please. Be smart. Come on. Brigitte can stun you if he doesn't have the fucking stun. No, it's a question, man.
I'm confused, dude. What are you trying to say?
I'm just
What
trying
are you
to
trying to
explain
ask?
you. I'm just trying to it's simple, okay? If in front of me there is Brigitte, I should take care about using the shift because maybe the Brigitte got a stun. So I need to ask myself, the Brigitte got a stun? If he got a stun, I should not shift because probably if it's good, it will stun me. So firstly, I should see if there is a Brigitte next to me, okay? And if there is no Brigitte next to me, I can use my shift easily, right? Because the Brigitte can't stun me, right?
Okay.
Okay, secondly, not okay. Secondly, the Brigitte, if there is a Brigitte next to you, you can still think to use your matrix, to use your shift to go away. But when? You need to be sure
When
that
she doesn't have a stun.
Oh,
Yeah, she doesn't have a...
easy, no? It's easy.
Hmm.
It's so logical.
Guys.
Fight.
Yeah, we'll be fighting
grab
4v6 now. Okay. They're coming back.
Take a bomb.
Can we shatter first?
I'm coming here. I'm not there yet.
Okay, you use the damage, okay.
Okay. We shall clear on shatter. I'm here.
Need to focus the shield.
Don't shoot to the bubble,
Yeah, we need
please.
to get aggressive now.
Focusing.
You have low matrix right now.
Brian. Brian, half.
Okay, you were very lucky here because for which reason? You didn't know about the beat. So you were doing a miss. I remember this situation. I was saying, okay, now he's feeding. But
Yeah,
see,
this is feeding.
No, wait. Actually, in this particular situation, you didn't feed. You know why? Because you got the beat. But you didn't know.
I know.
You went there anyway because the beat comes. I will stop when the beat is coming right now. You are shifting anywhere there. So please don't do this, okay? You should have stopped on the bridge. You see? Wait.
Okay.
You shift here because you don't want to get demech by the Diva Bomb. So you shift. You should have gone
On the bridge.
here. No, inside. Not on the bridge, but you want to go inside, like next to the wall. So for example, Zenyatta that was on your left couldn't like shoot to you, and you are not feeding. You go there, and why you go there? For which reason? I just told you for the Zenyatta. So the Zenyatta can shoot you, but you don't have the shift. So now you have, after you use the shift, you need to think to have a default positioning, a chill positioning, to don't get to reload like your CD, okay? To have again like your shift, okay?
Okay.
So now you shift, you should go there. But anyway, you got luck because you got the beat. So you can't actually put the aggression on the Zenyatta right now, or the Baby Diva. You see? Okay. And you didn't feel because now you are full HP. I hope you are taking notes of the mistake and not texting to some drills.
No. I'm remembering everything. It's fine. I'm a fast learner. I know what mistake I did in the map, even though before you started.
Okay. Wait a second. I want to answer to the chat. Perché ha usato lo shift per andare top adesso per salvarsi piuttosto che andare dentro la stanzina e rimanere vicino al team? Sì, poteva anche fare così, però sinceramente ci sta. Secondo me ci sta aver fatto quello. Sapete perché? Perché anche lui dice, se avesse shiftato sulla sinistra per coprirsi dentro il corridoio, secondo me ha fatto bene ad andare lì. Sapete perché? Perché c'era lo Zenyatta, anche se magari non l'ha fatto apposta. C'era lo Zenyatta e andava a coprire la sua sideline e poi andava a fare un off angle. Da lì, da sopra, da top right, poteva, cioè da stando lì, poteva mettere pressione sugli avversari da un altro punto che non era semplicemente il punto, cioè da un'altra parte della mappa che non era semplicemente il punto, insomma. Quindi va a mettere un'aggressione da un'altra sideline. Ci stava a stare lì, sinceramente. Ho preferito questo movimento che averlo sul punto. Anyway, the question was actually the chat was asking Archangel that maybe you could have gone instead of going on the top right on the bridge, you could have gone inside the point, right? But I told to the chat that it's actually better in this particular situation going on the bridge because you can have like more off angle to the enemy team. And you can make more aggression and like you did. Only because you got a bit, but to the Zenyatta and like making aggression from the right, like maybe a bit of flank from the Diva. That was okay. That was actually very good.
Or I could have done one more thing, but it requires like it can be bad or it can be good also. You know what I was thinking? Joint.
What?
I could have jumped normally on the right inside that well, and then came shift back to avoid that bomb. But the thing is, if I would have done that and a Brigade or a Lucia would have spotted me, I would have died because they would have moved me off the map.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, that's what, yeah. I could have done that, but yeah, I thought it's better to go on the bridge. But as soon as I saw the beat, right, I wanted to kill that Diva while remaking or kill the Zenyatta because she didn't have a matrix, right, at that time. But I had beat because Blue Eyes already told me that I have a beat, so I knew that we are gonna survive the Diva bomb. So I wanted to kill that, but I couldn't.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, you're also right that I feed it. See.
Yeah, and also here
I
you're
didn't
feeding. I don't know what Method is doing right now. Like Method, Reinhardt is dead. Why Method is on the respawn? You see Method here? What the fuck is doing?
I'm telling you, we have to work on our comms. I don't know, dude. The comms are pretty fucked up.
Yeah, because there is too much communication.
I don't know, dude. I have like told 10,000 times.
Wait, I wanna change this music. Wait a second. Okay.
Go. Don't die, guys. Zen right there, alone, guys.
Yeah, Reinhardt is dead. I don't know why you're pushing so aggressively. You should play, since the point is yours, you need to play, how? In this situation, you need to play the comms, so it should be like, play to don't die, to stay alive. You want to stay alive here. You don't want to kill anyone. You just to stay alive and waiting for the Reinhardt coming back. I don't know why Method is there. What the fuck is doing Method here? I don't know.
Hey, they're coming ahead. Can you come?
Why you're asking can you come? You know that Nightmare is dead. What the fuck are you calling? You need to check for the fucking kill feed, okay? Stop not checking the kill feed. Come on. Also the Platinum are checking the kill feed. Please.
I didn't see Nightmare was there.
Of course you didn't see. You don't have any gamer awareness. None of you got gamer awareness.
Play point. I'm gonna grab this fight, okay?
You know what? Nightmare should call. No, don't go. I'm coming back. Play defensively. I'm almost there. And play around me when I'm coming back. What?
You always. What should I do when people are not calling it?
Yeah.
Firstly, you should realize it on your own. That is Reinhardt is dead.
Fine.
I'm
not blaming him.
There is no Reinhardt in front of you.
I'll transfer the shadow.
Okay.
I'll transfer the shadow.
Zarya's gonna hide, okay? Hide and grab us from the back, I think. Alright. Mango, watch the left bottom.
So now you are again 60% of the ultimate, 70% of the ultimate. You want to focus on getting the ultimate. So try to use your... firstly, since you know that we're coming on the left, you could have, instead of standing here, you could have shift on the top. So when they're coming out from the top, if they're coming from the left, you can use your rocket on them and build a bit of ultimate. Then, as soon as you use the rocket, you drop back and you reposition yourself on their path.
And for the Diva bomb.
Yeah,
okay.
you probably don't feed, but you have almost. You want to use your rockets perfectly without feeding because you want to get the ultimate, okay? Rockets are very important to feed your ultimate, to build faster your ultimate.
They're dropping below.
They're dropping. Ryan.
You see, again you are in the graviton. Also, you don't have Diva bomb, but you are gaining graviton. You don't want to stay in the graviton in any case because you want to build your ultimate without dying.
Ryan. I'm dancing.
Okay.
I go. Ah, fuck.
Nice, nice,
Ryan,
nice, nice.
Ryan.
Zarya next, Zarya next, Zarya next.
Zarya.
Wait a second, go back.
Ryan.
Now you will say, why did I use shift? She got.
I go. Ah, fuck.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, I don't know why you use the shift actually. You wasted
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I wasted.
Ryan.
So I thought that I'm gonna use shift and get my ultimate. So yeah, probably I got it. I got that ultimate for my shift. See?
No, you don't want to use the shift for getting your ultimate. Keep shooting. Don't waste your shift. You're
Okay,
together. You just get a pick. Why you're shifting right now? There is no sense of shifting.
Okay. My bad.
You also probably booped someone to the right. Rainer was spinning. You maybe could have booped someone. Never boop the Rainer when he's spinning like that. You don't know. Maybe with your shift, you can boop them. You can boop him on your target. So never do that, please.
Nice, nice, nice.
Ryan.
Zarya next.
Zarya.
Zarya on point, guys.
Someone has to go to the point.
Zarya on point.
Diva.
Well played, Ice. Well played.
Zen.
Okay. Don't want to see these fucking trash kids. Oh my god, Ice is so fucking kid. Come on. During the game, screaming, yelling like a kid. Please. You sound very angry, Joint. Of course I am. You know I'm always angry. Come on.
Always angry.
Okay, let's go. Wanna see a bit of Zarya or keep going on the Diva? Man, you wanna see Zarya
I
when
really
you're
like
playing
this intense.
with
Let's
the
go.
Mei?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop with me. Yeah.
May good.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
not
yeah.
used to play Zarya in environment team, so yeah, you're missing a lot of things actually.
Right side, I'm just gonna wall, okay?
But you know, when I'm talking with Method about the Zarya, you should take the same infos and put that in the game, right? Of course, you're not playing Zarya always 24 hours, but please.
I'm gonna wall so that we don't get walled off.
No, they
Let go. Yeah.
Ryan discarded.
Okay, so use this the self bubble, okay?
Yeah.
They're waiting.
No friendly.
Nightmare is so happy that he got finally in a funny Astro stream. Idiot.
Man, I don't care. We're playing. We're doing
Yeah.
something else, okay? Don't speak
No,
about
sir.
anything else.
Okay.
What? Why? Shit.
Yeah.
So firstly, you want to use yearly bubbles, right? Since you have the
Yeah.
wall, also if they take the aggression, they can't take the aggression because you wall them, okay? So especially here, since you're playing Mei, you want to use both bubble as soon as you can to get charged. So just go for a double charge bubble, okay? We call that charge bubble. Because after you use the bubble, they can't actually push you. Because if they push you, Method will wall them off. Your Mei will wall them off. So you just start to have like yearly bubble. Okay, that's important. Remember, can you repeat me when you can use like yearly bubble to charge, like using charge bubble? When is the moment? Can you repeat me? When?
Because if they pushed, he obviously got a wall. So I just need...
Not now. In general, goats versus goats. Normal goats versus
When-
normal goats.
when Reinhardt has to swing, or he gets discarded, or he...
No. We are talking about
So-
charged, like bubble to charge. We are talking about charge bubble, not to utility, not as utility. There are two type of bubble.
One is charge bubble and one is the like to save one.
Yeah, it's called utility bubble.
Utility bubble, yeah. My bad.
So when you can use like a charge bubble?
In the initial fight, before the fight starts, like before even coming on the point, so that you can get another bubble when you can get the utility bubble when you reach to the point.
So in which, like, when you are close to the enemy or when you are far away from the enemy?
When we are far away from the enemy.
Why?
so that you couldn't get pushed. You cannot get
Indeed.
pushed.
But the problem is
Yeah.
how you can get the charge if you use this friendly and self bubble to charge if you are far from the enemy, which is like the most important damage that you can tank and for charging your energy. If you are very far from the enemy.
Right click from the Zarya and right click from the Zen and fire strike. It's not important then.
Yeah, fire strike no because
Because
you won't beat the
not
Graviton.
about
You
it,
won't
because
beat the
you'll
Pulsar.
have a diva. You'll have a
So
diva.
right
for
click,
that.
so Zenyatta. You want to feed your like your Zarya with Zenyatta especially. Not Zarya.
Yeah.
Zarya, yeah, I mean the first fight maybe the Zarya depends if the Zarya is fully charged or not, but is high charge or not. But in general you want to go for the Zenyatta. When you see the Zenyatta damage, right click, left click, you want to get that, okay?
Got it. Like
Join
in
the
this
drop.
point, okay. You
Yes,
answer him.
yes.
You answer him. Answer him. You're at the drop point.
Not
Okay.
now for gaming water. I will do that, but not now.
So you remember that team 1Z Captivate?
Yeah, he's Vater. He's from them. I know.
Yeah, he's
Are
in
you
that
watching? Are you fucking lurking, man? You want to see the comps, Vater? You know that tomorrow we will face you. We are going to play against you. I'm pretty sure. You want to lurk? Oh my god! But you have the sub to my channel, so it's okay. Trying to counter Arch. Lol. I knew that. Anyway.
Ryan discarded.
I know. Everyone wants to counter the diva.
No friendly, they use friendly already.
Can you see? You're
never
keeping
mind.
your bubble for too much. You know, like if you
I
use
came
the
back,
bubble,
dude.
listen to me. If you, no, I'm talking about the friendly. You didn't use the friendly at all. You use only the self. Why? Like, tell me for which
Yeah,
reason.
because I was saving my bubble for Reinhardt. And it's fine.
Yeah,
Totally fine.
no, it's not fine, man. It's
40
not.
charge is enough. 40 I'm not even
No.
kidding. I think 40 charge
No,
is
40 charge is not enough. And especially here, because there is a fucking Mei, you need to realize that you can use the bubble. Because if you use the bubble, the enemy will say, okay, they use both bubble, we'll push them, and then they will get off, way Mei wall off. But,
Okay.
anyway.
Method actually fucked up a lot of walls in this game.
Yeah, I know. And also was the problem. If you're fucking up, if your Mei is not working because you're not putting good wall, what you have to do? What you have to do if the Mei is not working?
Good.
What does it mean, goats? Then explain me as perfectly.
Switch to goat.
No, you are playing goats. You just switch the Mei for the diva, right? That's it. I know it's goats, but don't say goats. You are playing goats. This is goats.
So switch.
Just switching. That's what I'm asking. If your pick is
Okay,
not
okay.
working, you see it's not working, just switch. Especially if you need to retake. You don't want to retake with your Mei.
Ryan discarded.
I'm walling, yeah.
Take 6 DP and then treat it like flag.
Why is walling? Like
Pushing.
I don't know. So basically, they are walling when they need this thing,
Shoot, back.
time to shield and all that stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
regain
no.
shield and-
Yeah, regain CDs. Yeah, the wall, you use the wall also to regain CDs, right?
Okay. If they
Got
come
it.
here, okay.
Orange, we go to point, okay?
Yeah, if they go top, go to point.
Yeah.
I think they're going top.
No,
Main,
they're coming,
here
they're
only.
coming.
What do you do if you get countered by the same Mei comp? They came same side. Actually, they should not come from them. I told them that they should never go from the right, but... I know you want to know something, because now tomorrow we'll face you against, but I will not tell you anything, man. I will not free coach you, Water, which is your name. I'm sorry. I will not. I want to, if you want, if tomorrow we'll play against, you can, I can offer you 1 hour of free coaching if you throw the game tomorrow.
No.
If you let us win, I will offer you a 1 hour of free coaching, Water.
It's fine. Just tell them. It's okay. He's your sub.
Ryan is got it.
Kidding. Don't tell what or anything.
Okay,
He's
so
an asshole.
now we just fucked up the wall. Okay, so you're going to the to the points. I hope.
Point.
Yeah. Nightmare is very good. Nightmare is calling to the point.
They're coming,
You
guys.
can use it. You can use it.
I can shatter this, wait.
Okay.
Now you are not. I don't know why you use the bubble. Why use the bubble right now? Let's see
He
again.
useless bubble.
Yeah.
Just got it.
You are fully charged. Why are you using bubble?
Fuck it.
Come point.
I think he wanted to swing. That's why. I saw him
Why?
swinging.
Why?
That's
There
why
is
I
no
gave it.
need. There is no need of wasting that CD.
Guys, come point now. They're coming, guys.
Now you keep the bubble. You want to keep the bubble when you need those bubble. That's it.
You can use it.
As utility. You see, you're 86%. They don't have like charge. Their Zarya just spawn. So it's 0%, right? Zarya is 0% of 0%, or maybe it will be like 20%, and you are 90%. So why you are fucking using bubble for charging like to swinging? There is no need for Nightmare here to swing. No, absolutely need. Since you are 90% of charge, you should just hold the shield with Nightmare, being next to Reinhardt and making the damage on the enemy shield, right? Because you have a lot of damage. That should be the call. Okay, Nightmare, hold the shield. I will make damage to the shield, to the enemy shield, because I'm 100% charge. Right? You understand what I mean? Play around the Zarya. This fight is play around the Zarya, since you have more energy than the enemy Zarya. And you 100% win the fight, because you have more damage, your team got more damage than the enemy team. That's it.
Use it.
I can shatter this, wait.
Okay.
I got trans.
That no self.
Yeah, we can do for 2 hours maybe, instead of 1.
My shield's low. Shield's low.
Nice.
Okay.
I can shatter
And now you are moving. I don't know what the fuck are you doing right now, because you are going out of positioning.
this.
Why you move like that? See, where is your Reinhardt? You want to stay on the point. You're playing on the point. Why are you going back behind them? Tell me, what your mind is telling you right now?
I was thinking
Throwing?
to make damage behind.
What?
No. It's fine. Okay, it's my bad.
Please, you're fully charged. Keep playing chill. Make damage onto the enemy shield. Stay behind your Reinhardt. Ask to your teammates to play around you to keep alive and play around the Zarya, since the Zarya is fully charged. And you win the fight easily.
I'm freezing.
That should be the call.
Right?
Not this thing. Now you are going to die.
Yeah.
I just had like.
I froze them.
Ryan dead. It's
Are you dead?
Yeah,
Of
see?
course you dead. Of course you dead.
okay.
Big frozen.
Hey,
Can you shield?
Yeah, okay, Nightmare, listen to me. A Nightmare. When you see like him that is like calling, okay, I am 100% charge, or like also method when he's calling that he's calling a lot of time. The only thing that you have to do is like pressing W or holding the shield and not making damage. You don't need to swing. No need to swing, you don't need to do anything. Okay? Just make damage, help, like, especially if you have shatter. If you have shatter, 100% you don't want to swing, neither dropping down the shield. You just want to hold the shield for your Zarya. That is fully charged, okay? And your Zarya will make damage through the enemy shield, so you will be able to shatter them easily. Okay, that's it. You play around the Zarya. Easy. I counter Phoenix with my Tracer. I can add maybe 1 more hour, man. A sexual session with joint if you want. Wait. Where is fucking...
Bookcock. Should I show them the picture
No.
of Streamy?
Wait,
I'll show
no.
them. I'll show them.
No.
I think I think
Sexual
Alonso
finger.
already knows.
Sexual hour if you
Yes.
want.
Devo stare attento mannaggia. Se la metto in gita poi mia madre mi perché sono ancora bambino, un po' italiano, un po' tunisino. Lei di Porto Rico. Se succede per Trump è un casino. Ma che politica è questa? Qual è la differenza tra sinistra
Wait, I'll show them your picture.
e destra? E c'è sempre
By the way, the most important thing is to play around the Zarya. Come on, if the Zarya is fully charged, you have the shatter. You just you ask for breaking the shield, right, Nightmare? So you ask for breaking the shield. How to break the shield? You hold your shield, okay, and meanwhile your Zarya will make damage through the enemy shield. That's it. We don't want to do anything more. You don't want to drop the shield, you don't want to swing, you don't want to waste bubble, because your Zarya is fully charged, so you don't want to use charged bubble. You just want to use utility bubble, right? So if you are at least, in any case, if you have at least, this is basic, okay? So if you have at least 60, and you know that the enemy Zarya doesn't have anything because it's just spawn, so it's, for example, 0 to 20 charge, you don't want to use your bubble as a charge, okay? Unless you can do that when you are far away from the enemy, so you will have again the self bubble during the fight, okay?
Okay.
It's important.
Big back.
Okay.
Get Zarya.
Zarya first.
Step back.
Zarya. They discarded. Zarya discarded.
Zarya, guys, Zarya.
Zarya first.
Okay.
Zen,
Can you help me?
Watcher is still out of positioning. It's incredible. I need to do a fucking... No, you know what? Next VOD review will be with Watcher. And it will not be called the roasting. It will be called, I don't know, the fucking... I don't know how to call it. Give me a title, man. I don't know. What, like a title, guys. Give me a title.
Nightmare and Mango will tell you.
Yeah, come on. Give me a title for like the POV review of Watcher positioning. Come on.
How to single-handedly throw games in OD.
So stupid, guys. Yeah, you're so fucking stupid. Watch the watch now.
Watch.
What are you talking about? Watch the watch. Are you fucking retarded?
Shut up. Imagine you shatter something and that goes
Anyway, that is fucking bad, please.
come inside.
Nightmare is laughing in chat.
Shoe play, relax.
Let's see again.
Help me,
Watcher is dying.
Come inside.
That was okay. You tried to save your Zenyatta, but was too late. I mean, it's not your fault. But now, you know what? For this, since you tried to save the Zenyatta that he did a mistake, you did two mistakes. Okay? Like, in this particular situation, if I was you,
I use myself.
like, the idea, listen to me, the idea was good, but since Zenyatta was 1 HP, you should let him die. Because you waste 2 CDs for helping him, but it was 1 HP. Okay, so the idea was very good. Okay, I like the idea. But in this particular situation, instead of having like in your team 1 mistake, you help the enemy team to win because you did the second mistake. So remember this thing. It's a general thing that I'm keep telling to everyone. 1 mistake is better than 2, of course. Right? So if you see someone of your teammates doing a very bad mistake, don't try to go for it. Like if someone is out of positioning and he did a very big mistake, don't try to help him, okay? Because you fucked up everything. Now, in this particular situation, you can see that it's a big mistake because he was in front of the enemy. He was in the fucking front line with 1 HP. And your bubble are not saving him since he's 1 HP. And Zenyatta is very, like, he probably got like 10 HP, right? So you shouldn't bubble him. You shouldn't go for the self bubble to protect him. But the idea was very good, okay? Hypothetically, in another situation could be like very good. Maybe with another target, like I don't know, a Reina that was getting focused, for example, or like in the opposite, like a Brigitte that was getting focused, but with not being 1 HP. Okay?
Got it.
Because they push him, and now you waste 2 bubbles, and now they will grab. You don't have a bubble for the grab. You see? And now you will die, of course.
Shield play, relax. Next fight.
You see? So
Don't use.
I had like 400 ping in the middle, guys, but it got fixed automatically.
Listen, we get the pick, just chill, okay? Everybody, we get the pick.
okay, bye.
They use grab, they use what else? Okay, bomb and chat.
They use a bomb, they use shuttle.
Oh, they use a bomb. Okay. They got a bomb. They got shuttle in.
Okay, wait for me.
They're going top.
Okay.
We can go point again. We can drop.
Okay, you see? This is what I'm talking about. This is a fucking good example of what I'm talking about, right? The charged bubble. Because you are using your self bubble to charge yourself since you just died. So you want to have like at least 60% of energy before going on the point. And the damage is getting by the Zenyatta, especially, okay?
Yeah.
But you should do this like with your self bubble and the friendly bubble. Then wait. Because you don't have Ari, right? You got almost 199% of the point. You just got the point. So you don't have any Ari to go on the point. You want to go on the point with all the big resources. So, for example, like the maximum resources. So you want to have like at least 60 or 70% of charge with Zarya. Because the enemy Zarya will have charge, right? Because she didn't die. So now you want to use both bubbles. Get the charge, retreat a bit. When you almost get the bubble again, you can start to push on the point. Okay? You understand the theory? The movement?
Yeah.
It's the same thing that you're doing in Anamura. Remember? First fight Anamura in attack. You go out from the choke a bit with the self bubble, then with the friendly. You charge, you get 60% or 17%. You charge, you get again the CDs, and then you go out with the CDs with all the charge. You don't want to go out without getting the charge, okay? Unless you want to try like some crazy movement, like a pin from Reiner or something like that. But it's not safe, of course. You want to go out from the choke, take the fight with all the charge, okay?
Yeah.
They're pushing. I got trans.
Can we go point?
I gave a bubble.
What are you calling? Wait, wanna hear it again?
Yeah.
They're pushing. I got trans.
Can we go point?
I gave a bubble. I should have given bubble to right hand.
You shouldn't give the bubble to anyone, actually. I don't know why you give the bubble. Like you waste too many resources right now.
Yeah.
They got a bomb. They got shuttle in.
Okay, wait for me.
They're going top.
Okay.
We can go point again. We can drop.
Now, ask for the Reiner to get damage.
Yeah.
You should not, you didn't call, but that was what you have to do because you want to get other charge. Then use then you wait like 5 seconds, 4 seconds. And meanwhile you're charging your Graviton because you want to have the Graviton soon when you're taking the fight. And after you use, I'm speaking about how the fight should go right now, okay? Not how it's going. How should go. Should went actually. So now you put the wall. So since you put the wall, you deny what? You deny the big cyclone of enemy Zenyatta, right? So you can't get too much damage. The Zarya can still make damage on you because he's on top of the wall. But now you just want to use the wall to go on the point. And you don't want to use any other resources. I don't know what Method is doing in front of the shield. Come on, Method. Why is doing like this? What the fuck is doing in front of the point? In front of the shield. Now you bubble him without any reason. They use the friendly bubble without any reason.
I gave a bubble.
Come back. Nice.
Point. Can you come point?
On point.
You should fix your communication about the bubble. What Method is calling normally? Ciao, since when he doesn't have like the bubble. Which is the communication of Method? Because you should not have a different. No friendly. Okay, you should not have a different communication when you're playing Zarya because for Nightmare will be difficult to understand, right? If you keep the same words for the same like for Zarya because you're playing Zarya right now, it would be easier for a Nightmare understanding.
Okay.
Okay. So no friendly. I don't have friendly, something like that.
Point.
Can you wall this? Can you wall this?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Why you bubble him? Come on, you're using the May wall. Stop
Because
using.
he
No.
was swinging. That's why.
Man, what do you think will
Communication.
happen after? What do you think will happen after?
They'll push.
They'll push.
the
You don't
Reinhardt.
have May wall. You don't have the friendly. Probably you don't have May, Brigitte Iki. You will die. Like if you're facing a very fucking good team, you will die right now because you don't have any resources. Stop using both. Like the first thing that I'm telling you, when you're using the May wall and you split the Reinhardt, for pushing the Reinhardt that is splitted, you don't want to use your bubble. You know why?
Because no one can damage, obviously.
Yeah, I will explain for the chat, okay? This is important,
Okay.
guys. So,
Give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
so what is happening? So the white team is... This is like the team with the May, okay? And this is the other team. Team with goats normally, okay? So basically what is happening? So everyone of the team of the goats are here. Okay? And the Reinhardt is here. Okay? For some reason he got wall off because it was stupid. This is the wall of May. Okay, he got wall off. And the others, like your Reinhardt and the others that are here, are pushing the Reinhardt, right? They're all pushing Reinhardt. But for pushing Reinhardt, you don't want to bubble your Reinhardt. For which reason, guys? Why you don't want to use the bubble, the friendly bubble on your Reinhardt to push the enemy Reinhardt? Because basically, since there is a wall here, the enemy that are behind the wall can't put the pressure to the enemy Reinhardt. They can't make damage. The Zenyatta can't make damage. The Zarya can't make damage because there is a wall. Ciao, gioco sporco. Ciao. So you don't want to use the bubble on the Reinhardt. When every time you're using the May wall, you don't want to use the friendly. Like May wall and friendly are using not in both time. Not in the same time. I mean, these are general. In general, you don't want to use both. Maybe there will be some situation where you want to use both, but because you think that will become damage on the Reinhardt. Okay, but normally you don't want to use the bubble on your Reinhardt when you wall them off because you don't want to waste resources for that. So here just waste the bubble. They waste the wall. So now they will be fucked. Okay, Archangel, are you here?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm always here.
Focus shield.
Bella.
So now you got a good angle for making damage.
I can grab.
I like this self, but was to I think wait. I wanna tell you exactly what you have to do.
Yeah.
Now you should have went back because you don't have resources. You waste the bubble, you waste the May wall.
No.
So if you waste too many resources, you want to disengage, right? You didn't. There is no call about going back, but you should go for back. And this not only nightmare call is. I mean, nightmare see that you just waste the bubble, the wall. Just wasting wall means that you want to go back. Okay. But in this particular situation, you use the friendly and wall, so you want absolutely go back. But you need to call, okay, go back because I don't have, like, I waste friendly. You should call right now because maybe Nightmare is not realizing that. He can realize that because you don't have, like, anymore the wall. And he can see that you don't have any more wall. You waste the wall, okay? But maybe he can't realize that you just waste the bubble. Okay? But anyway, you want to go back. Indeed, in the opposite, you are standing in. You see? You're standing in. And they're pushing with the beat. You're standing here without any reason. And you see your Reinhardt is very low HP. And he's standing in front of him from the start. Next to him to help him. You are too far away from him. And now he will be dead for you. This is like your fault. This is your fault. Like 100% is your fault.
Because I didn't have bubble to give him any.
And you didn't help him after.
No.
Reset.
You didn't go in front of him. So basically you lost for this reason.
Okay.
100%. You lost for this.
Yeah.
You're saving you saved your charge, so it's pretty good. Very nice.
Slow, play slow.
Because saving Zarya in GOATS, saving the charge from Zarya, so escaping from the fight that you just lost with Zarya is very huge because you can keep your energy, so it's very good.
Slow, play slow.
And in the opposite, if you are the enemy team, you want to chase the Zarya. You don't want that Zarya will go to regroup with this team with the full charge, because you want to deny the full charge.
Play slow,
I have
play
it, I
slow.
have it, I have it, I have it.
Point.
Go point, 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 point.
Go, point.
Big.
Did you call for the Diva Bomb? Let's see if you go.
Yeah.
And but why you did this ultimate? Like,
Yeah,
why you
blue,
did? Yeah, tell me.
We called for a grab diva bomb. They have a grab diva bomb.
Yeah.
So I saved my bubbles for that. But Blue Eye is
You know what? Since they have Grave Diva Bomb with your comp, what you should do? There is a big thing that you should do, but you didn't.
a wall.
Yeah.
A wall underneath us.
Yeah, and indeed you're wasting your roll here when they have Diva Bomb, so you're fucking retarded. Absolutely, you're just retarded, guys. Come on.
Wake up early morning. We have a ward review of this thing. You can tell them.
Yeah. I mean, like, Method will see that. Probably will see. I hope we will see anyway this thing, because at least Method need to see the part of the Zarya, because it's the same since he's playing Zarya, right? So I will tell him to watch the part of the Zarya of this stream.
Play slow.
But yo, they have Grave Diva Bomb, guys. Okay, I'm talking with the chat. So they have Grave Diva Bomb. You're playing May Gods. One of the things that you have to think, okay, how we can counter Grave Diva Bomb? I have the beat, so I want to use the beat in the moment when the bomb is exploding. Secondly, I want to use like 1 second before the bomb is exploding. Secondly, I want to keep both bubble. I want to keep the shield of Reinhard up, so don't waste shield. And the most important thing about this special comp is to take the wall, using the wall when the bomb is exploding to cut off the bomb. But in the opposite, they are wasting just the wall right now. Without any reason. You just want to go point. If they're grabbing, you keep the wall for cut off the Diva Bomb.
Fight.
No, of course they're grabbing right now because they don't have any wall. In the opposite, man. If you're facing against a Magots, you want to use the Grave Diva Bomb when they don't have wall, right? You understand, man?
Yeah, I know.
So if you're playing Goats, full Goats, and you're playing Magots, if you call for Grave Diva Bomb, you want to Grave Diva Bomb when they use the wall. Because they don't have the wall to cut off the Diva Bomb. Use a two yearly bubble. I don't know why you use this bubble right now. Was too early.
It was too early.
Man, when you use the bubble for countering the Diva Bomb. When you use the bubble for countering the Diva Bomb.
Yeah, I remember.
Is a question. Answer me. When you use the bubble for countering the Diva Bomb. When is a question.
When it's about to explode.
Yeah.
Like a second earlier.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, that's all.
Next fight. No.
It's okay. We have time.
Yeah.
Last side. You can echo AD.
So we are just seeing every mistake. Like first the fight before this fight, every mistake you're doing. There is so simple to analyze those mistakes. They are doing a very big mistakes. So they use Grave Diva Bomb only, right? I don't think they use anything else.
No, we can just use rally to
Go from
commit.
top onto point and grab.
Yeah, echo AD.
Wait.
Alright. Is everyone here? Okay.
I'll get transfers, right? Lucio. Oh.
Oh.
Hey, Lucian,
Holy shit.
Push the fight.
Rhine wall.
Go.
Yeah, it was okay because they didn't have anything. You got the Lucio. Lucio got the beat, right? I think Lucio got the beat, so I don't know how you get the Lucio like that. Probably right click from Zenyatta also, but was lucky. You got the fight only because you pick off the Lucio and probably got the beat.
No. But you didn't see we had Grav and May. They couldn't have survived unless they would have eaten my Graviton.
No, I don't understand.
That was the only. We had Grav and May ult.
Yeah, and.
So unless he would have eaten my Graviton, they wouldn't have survived anyone in the Graviton. No one would have survived in that.
Yeah, okay. I'm just saying they also if they have beat, there is a way to counter the Mei, the combo. It's okay. It's not. I'm not talking about. I'm just trying to analyze why you do this Graviton. This Graviton was okay because the Lucio was dead. Anyway, the first cycle of Grav Mei ultimate, you didn't combos those. You combos now, but you didn't in the first cycle. You remember?
He didn't had an ult, so I was like, just let's bait.
Yeah, but it's more important. Yeah,
their-
I know, but it's more unless you don't. That is the only ultimate that you have. Just use other ultimate to bait resources. Okay? Or use the Mei wall to bait resources. Don't use your gravity. Like playing Mei gods, the most important thing is to combo Grav and Blizzard. Okay?
Blizzard, yeah.
Take her.
Okay, come.
Go to spawn. Spawn. Literally in the spawn. Yeah, we can just literally go to the spawn.
I remember this.
Sun. Ball.
I'm not letting him go. Guys, come to the point.
Okay, it's okay. Now you win. Okay, go for the last. I want to see just the last map, okay? So I can show also like when you won. Let's go for the last stage of Busan.
Alright.
Incoming what? What is incoming?
Midna hosted you.
What? Midna?
Midna hosted you, yeah.
Seriously?
Gomaz.
It's not right. I don't have anything. I don't think he hosted me, man.
I went on his channel. It shows now hosting joined.
Seriously?
No, he didn't. My bad. He didn't.
No, I told you he hate me.
Clip this. Tada. Clip this and show it to Midna.
Yeah, he hate me. I know Midna is hating me. I don't know why, but probably he's hating me. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Why are you laughing?
I like how we play.
Nothing.
Usually, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Just how we do it in scrims, that's it.
I don't follow you.
Go main then we'll move right side.
Seriously?
What did he say?
Wow, because he said I want to host joint, but then he didn't host me. Who hosted? Who hosted, man? Let's see. He didn't host anyone. What the fuck? Why? No,
he hosted someone.
He hosted someone else. Holy shit. No, you hosted someone that it was just close the stream. Unlucky. BR. I know him. He's an Italian support. 4K support. Fuck, guys. Unlucky. It's okay.
It's fine.
That's what comes.
Yeah,
It's okay. Now everyone will come in my streaming anyway. What is this? Oh, again. Stop it. Okay. Wait, I want to change the music.
Okay. Gali.
So let's
No,
do
guys.
a pause for some seconds, for some minutes, okay?
Okay.
Okay, wait. So, before facing this Busan, I want to ask to the chat, also if we are very like we are only 20 here and now, if you have like if someone got some question, something, I don't know. Do you have some question, guys?
Bukake.
Not Bukake. Can I marry you, George? Hello, Chaos. You want to marry me? I mean, do you have the pussy? If you have pussy, I can marry you. I will not. I'm still not gay. So if you don't have pussy, we can't marry each other. I'm sorry. Ciao, Nico. Question is why Archangel is giggling like a little girl. Gommaso.
Porca puttana, Gommaso, basta rompermi i coglioni.
Okay, okay. Nice, man. Okay, let's go forward.
Running goats. Full goats. Full
Running
goats.
goats. Okay, perfect.
Right, can. Come fast, watch out.
What's all they are weak online?
They use self. They use
Push
ally bubble use. Yes.
Nice.
Okay, okay. Method. Holy shit. I don't fucking. I hate method every time he's giving bubble without the key. Telling anything. Okay. Okay. This thing. Can you clip? Can someone clip this thing, please? Thank you. I need this clip because I will send this thing to Mango. Clip this because it's important for telling it to method. Okay. So let's talk about Zarya. We're talking about Zarya. Okay. We're not talking about Archangel Diva. We're talking about Zarya. Let's do a fucking scheme to understand this thing so he will never do this mistake. You know which is the mistake, right, Archangel? You wanna receive? Let's rewatch.
Nine discard.
I'll spot comms.
Yeah. Call for bubbles. Okay, Nightmare.
So come.
Yeah.
They have Diva.
He just said, Method just said, call for bubbles. Call for fucking bubble. And see, see.
They're running goats.
Full goats. Full
Running
goats.
goats. Okay, perfect.
Right, can. Come fast.
See, now Method just used the self bubble. You see? That is okay. Using the self bubble to get charged, it's okay. So they use the self bubble, then you use the friendly. Maybe you can also, in this situation, since you are very close to them, you can't use both bubble to charge, right? Because you are too like next to them, okay? You are too close to them, okay? So you can use only the self bubble to that, okay? But after, see.
Watch out.
What's all they are weak online?
They use self. They use
ally bubble. Push right.
Why is giving the bubble? Why is giving him the bubble? Like, Nightmare didn't ask for anything. He just give him the bubble. And he was retreating. Nightmare was retreating instead of pushing. He didn't ask for the bubble. Why fucking bubble, the Reinhard? He just said, ask for the bubble. And he, like, it's like, okay, Nightmare, ask me when you want the bubble. I will give you the bubble. And then, you give the bubble to Nightmare when he didn't ask for that. What the fuck? I mean... Anyway, so let's do like a scheme, okay? It's a simple scheme about Zarya. So this Zarya scheme, how to use properly bubble from Zarya, okay? Is about bubbling, okay? Bubbles. So Zarya bubble. Let's speak about two different bubbles. Yes, we said which is the name of the bubbles that I said. Archangel, you remember the two type of bubble? Which is
Utility.
Yeah.
And friendly.
Ciao Midna. Ho visto che volevo stare, poi ho stato BRR, mi ha detto Arcangelo qualcuno, Teralos anche, però è andato offline, unlucky. Fa niente, non importa comunque. Bella comunque per essere passato. So, yeah, repeat Archangel, tell me. The first bubble is called... Come on, explain me. No,
utility
first, let's call... okay, utility bubble and...
Friendly.
What?
Friendly. Friendly bubble.
Are you retarded, man? What are you saying? Friendly. It's not called friendly. There are two type of bubble. Which are the type of bubble? Come on, man. Not friendly. Friendly is friendly and self. We're not talking about that. We're talking about how to use the bubbles. One type of bubble is utility, right? And the other is called... Come on.
I don't know.
Charged bubble. Charge fucking bubble.
Oh, okay,
Charge fucking bubble. Man, come on. It's so simple. I know that I just like, it's not someone that like, it's just that it's just something new for you, but please, come on, it's so easy. Utility bubble and charge bubble. Right?
Yeah.
Simple as that. Like you said, you can keep saying simple as that. Okay, charged bubble, charging bubble, Thanks for the follow. And utility bubbles. Ok. Mi è giunta voce che ti odio. Sì.
What does that mean?
Yeah, he said that he like someone like a pigeon told him that he hate me. That someone think that I think that he hate me, and the pigeon is you, Archangel. I know.
What the fuck? You only told on stream that he hates you.
I'm just kidding, man. Come on,
no,
chill.
he tells dude midnight. He says that you fucking hate him.
Fucking
you never
pigeon.
talk to him.
I mean, maybe I guess he's hating you, but since he's here, I don't think he's hating. So, Midna, are you hating me? Now we can say, do you hate me?
Yeah, everyone hates you.
What is this fucking song? Yes! Finally! I know! Because I'm a fucking coach and I know everything. Pepega. Scatta lì, no.
But why does he hate you?
I don't know. He's just kidding, man. Come on. Okay.
But you should be.
Stop it. Finish this part. It's important. You need to clip these two. So charge bubbles and utility bubbles. So communication lever for the bubbles. Okay, we're talking about communication. Okay. So if you want to give a charge bubble, if you want to, like before the fight starting, you want to use like charge bubbles. Okay, we know that we want to do that if we are very far from the enemy, so they can't push you, right? You can disengage easily from them if they're pushing you. Okay. So for the self bubble, you don't need to call anything. For the friendly, you need to say, okay, Nightmare, can you like Reinhard? Can you take damage? That is the call. Simple as that. Can you take the damage? And Nightmare will say, okay, I can take the damage. On the opposite, if you are using utility bubbles, you don't want to ask for Nightmare. You are not supposed to give the bubble to Nightmare without, like, is Nightmare asking for the bubble? You are not supposed to give the bubble without saying anything. Is Nightmare, for the utility bubble, Nightmare, the Reinhardt, is asking for the bubble. Okay? In one case, you can give him the bubble asking, can I give you the bubble for charge? And we say yes, and he will giving you the bubble. In the opposite, for the utility, is the Rhino that is asking for the bubble. Okay, that's it. It's fucking very simple. Stop fucking wasting bubble like that.
I think he actually hates you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think he actually hates you. That's why he didn't host you.
No,
you know the reason why.
I don't think so.
Like a guy.
He just said no, joint. By the way, chill. Joint is a bravo guaglione. You know what does it mean, man? Archangel? It's like Naples, something like Napolitan. It's like a language Napolitan. It's like you mean he's a fucking good guy. A fucking good guy, you know? Nu bravo guaglione. Something like that.
I think he's highly mistaken.
Da quando guardo Tommaso il mio elo è salito di 25 SR. No, forse erano 23, non 25, vero, Sins? Ok, anyway. So I hope tomorrow Metal will not fuck it up everything. About
charge and yeah.
And it's the same when you're playing Zarya, man, okay? It's not because I'm talking with Method you're not doing that, okay? That big.
Yeah, fine. Even I have to play Zarya also.
Okay, wait. Let's do wait.
See, even Midnight is laughing at that pic.
Yeah, I know. You can see this pic. È chat.
What does that mean in Italian?
I told you, is the pronunciation, how I pronounce the ultimate of Reinhardt. Because for my pronunciation is like that. For stream, he was like joking of me. Because I was saying a chatte. They have a chatte. Reinhardt got a chatte. Something like that. By the way, I need to give to Midna the VIP.
Obviously. But he hasn't subbed you.
I don't need sub from you.
I thought...
The range is
I
the
thought-
chat. Exactly, since... Yo, you thought what?
I thought the VIP... only subscribers get VIP.
No.
Okay, I'll unsubscribe you. Thanks.
Like... No. A chat.
Bukake.
Fucking good guy. Alonso.
Professional VIP, my friend.
Okay,
You
let's
need
go.
bukake?
Okay, let's go forward. So after this, we just see like one big mistake. That was this. Okay, let's go forward.
Yes, yes.
Ryan Discord.
So your position is good. We are taking good off angle. Okay, but you know what? Can we see again what is happening?
Running goat. Full
Can you
goat.
tell
Full
me the
goat.
mistake that you did?
Come fast, watch out.
What's all they weak on the
Are you self?
Let's see now.
Too
Okay,
much
now.
on matrix.
No, see now. Yeah, you waste all the matrix. Apart of that, your waste your biggest problem from you is like the matrix usage. But I know that matrix usage is actually like one of the most difficult thing to do. Actually, it's not that easy. Okay, you should probably have like 1 or like 2 weeks of focusing only on using matrix in a good way. Only on that, not positioning, not
have
shifting,
you-
only matrix. Yeah, tell me.
Have you told the chat at what ping am I playing at? Just tell chat.
What? Sorry?
Does the chat know at what ping am I playing at?
Ah, yeah, it's 150 probably.
I'm
Yeah.
playing at 150 ms.
Yeah, 150 ms, right?
And I still ate 4 grabs of this guy.
Yeah,
4
man.
grabs.
Actually, when I fucking ring for you last day, I was fucking 400 pings, and in like 3 maps, I ate fucking 5 graviton, man, with 4 fucking 100 pings. So what you want from me? And I'm not a diva player, XD. So
Still you are diamond.
I'm just a coach, man. So I don't care. I could be like a gold, right? I don't care. But I'm still teaching you how to play the game properly, right?
Fine.
Ah, yes.
So over here, you know what's a mistake? Look at Ryan's HP and nobody commented on it. Just look at Ryan's HP in the end.
Yeah, but you
And we
know,
lost the fight.
the problem that he give the bubble to Nightmare for nothing without taking the aggression. Nightmare didn't ask for the bubble. He give him the bubble without any reason. And also,
See.
listen to me. And also, you just use your rocket against the wall. In the opposite, you should have used your rocket right now. So you go in the top of the bongo right now. So you take the off angle. That is actually good. We talk about the off angle, right? So you can make aggression to the Reinhardt when it is scored behind the shield. So you can shoot to the Reinhardt, like directly to the Reinhardt HP, like this. You could have, right now, you could have get your rocket. You don't have rocket because you waste it through the shield, right? So don't waste the rocket like that. Let's do this. This thing will be like automatic, like as default, okay? Listen to me. Going in the top of the bongo will be out like as default here on this map, okay? So every time you're going on the top, you keep your rocket to make to use the rocket on the Reinhardt when this is scored. In this particular situation, okay? Now you see.
Okay.
You're shooting to Reinhardt.
I'm hitting him.
Now, if you don't have rocket, but if you had the rocket right now, the Reinhardt would be dead, right? Am I right or wrong? Yeah.
You 108% dead. 108%.
Simple as that.
Yeah, simple as that. That's my statement.
Hello, Fax. Fax is still lurking here, but he's never subbing. XD. No, I'm just kidding.
So I told chat next sub to joint he will give new.
No, what? Next sub to joint? What?
Joint will give nudes.
No nudes. I can't.
No, he will.
Why are you shooting like a bitch, man? Stop it, please. It's getting annoying. If I was playing with you in your team, I will probably, if I'm like in a gaming house, in a bootcamp, for example, in Mumbai, for example, just to imagine, if you are next to him and I'm playing with you and I'm listening to your call, I will probably slap your face.
Okay.
and saying, "Shut the fuck up, man. I can't focus if you keep yelling like that. Please."
Okay.
I'm low, guys. Guys,
You saying push, 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 push. You don't know what is happening behind you. Can you realize that? You're going in the fucking tunnel vision. You can't understand what is happening behind you because you are in the front line. Keep standing on the top. That's it. Simple as that. You just stay on the top without doing anything. You just shoot to the Reinhardt. The Reinhardt, what we can do right now, since the Reinhardt is going back because he's low HP. You get the space. You will have the space advantage. And having space advantage, you can win the fight only having space advantage. Okay? Because they're going back. They're retreating. That's it. And no more Bukake. Ciao, Ale. Easy. Child power.
Yeah, heal it. We can play slow.
Now you're going back, okay?
wait.
Push right now.
Slow.
Wait up. Press low. We're gonna pick.
Go on right now.
Ryan on.
I got things. Nice. We get down the right side.
What is this shift? Why you shifted here? I don't know, sometimes you start shifting just to fly. I don't know, for like, use your fucking shift for one reason. You didn't. Why you shift right now? You wanna rewatch?
I don't know, just to find people and kill.
Why? Stop shifting like that.
Okay, it's a small thing.
Okay, no, it's not a small thing. Rewatch everything. You see, now you're, we know the mistake right now. So then you're going back. You got the pick. There is stabilization right now. That is actually good. Nightmare is calling to do not push. Also, if they got the pick, they want to get healed, guys. In this particular situation, what you have to do, since you get one pick, you will probably be without resources. Your team will be out of resources, and maybe someone will be like low HP or half HP. So in this particular moment, the situation that like I like, it will be called like stabilization part or like chilling part.
Yeah.
I will telling you this for the chat, okay? I know you know. Stabilization part, okay? Stabilization or like chilling, because you don't want to push unless you are full HP, for example, and full of resources, or you have enough resources to push them. Now you want to chill for some second, get healed, get the CDs back, and then push them. That's it. Very easy. Ciao, Alcer. Oh, da quanto tempo non venivi qua?
Wait up, press low. We're gonna pick.
Go on right now.
Ryan on.
I got things. Nice.
Now you shift for
We
nothing.
get down the right side.
Feeding.
Okay.
Nice work.
Okay,
Push up front.
So I can tell you a thing, okay? Who dies as first? You remember who died as first?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, in this first fight, who died as first? Who was the first dying? You remember?
Reinhardt.
You don't remember? No, it wasn't Reinhardt. You got one pick.
Opposite team.
Yeah, no one dies in your team, man. Come on, can you wake up? No one dies.
Zarya.
So what does it mean? That is actually a thing that is like underlined, but it's not like. I will ask to the chat, guys. Since the enemy Zarya died as first, what does it mean? You know the answer? If you know the answer, just quiet. Don't say that. You know the answer, Nightmare Archangel?
No DPS. No DPS, no bubbles, nothing.
No, man. I'm talking about the Zarya died as first. So now, what will happen next fight? I'm talking about the next fight.
She won't have Graviton.
Exactly. So you have Graviton, they don't have Graviton.
I have high charge. Play around me. I can.
See, now the call should be, okay, like you said, play around me, so more shield of Reinhardt, less swing. Especially because I think Nightmare got almost the shatter. So Nightmare doesn't need to swing or use Fire Strike. Just playing with the Zarya, around the Zarya, holding the shield, and making damage on the enemy Reinhardt, on the enemy shield. And try to do not feed the enemy Zarya, because the enemy Zarya don't have charge, don't have build of ultimate, because he dies as first. So if you want to deny everything from the damage of the enemy Zarya and the ult charging, you do not shoot to the enemy Zarya bubbles. Do not feed the Zarya. But you can make aggression with your Zarya, since your Zarya is full HP, full charge, and the enemy Zarya is 0 charge. So you had damage advantage right now, because your Zarya is full charge and the enemy not. Easy. Very easy.
I can build grab here. I can build grab here. I'm 75.
Yeah,
I can build it.
we almost got runs.
Alright, perfect.
Play left side, okay? Then we can split.
I'm max.
Hey, they don't have bubble.
They use
They
bubble,
don't
they
have
use
bubble.
ally bubble, they use ally
Vatsal,
bubble.
they don't have bubble. I
We
can
got
bomb.
trans, we
I
got
can bomb.
trans.
I can grab. Wait.
Self-use.
Yeah, self-use.
No E.
Also the friendly got used.
No.
Ryan to Scott, Ryan to
Mhm.
Scott, Ryan to
I
Scott.
know.
Kill the right.
That was actually very good. Fucking nightmare. You saw what he did? Finally, something very clutched. He fucking pinned the Zenyatta.
Yeah, I know.
Very,
He said
very
I got
good
the
here.
Zen.
But after, he fucking throw. I mean, he pinned the Zenyatta, use the gravity. You kill the Zenyatta because he pinned you kill the Reiner because he pinned the Zenyatta out of the graviton. He got the transcendence. But after, he just used the shatter. He wasted shatter. Stop wasting shatter, Nightmare, please. You just won the fight. You kill the Reinhardt, so you win. And they waste the fucking transcendence.
I need to start. Okay, it's fine.
Push, please push. Push Zarya, kill Zarya.
Don't let me die. Please don't let me die. Diva behind.
Healing you, Diva.
Healing you.
And you feed the fucking Zarya. Shooting with the rockets to the enemy, to the friendly bubble.
Back, please back.
Listen up. They have a graph. They have a shatter.
Play point.
Okay, you're playing around point.
Play corners.
Oh, I remember this. Finally, you did something. You did something very good. Finally, now, guys, what they have? They have fucking graviton. They have fucking diva bomb. So the call is should be like play around corners. For example, around the bongos. So play around the bongos. You can deny some sightline, some part of the sightline that the enemy can make damage into the graviton. So instead of playing in to counter a graviton, you want to play next to walls, so they can't make damage to them. And see now, see what is happening.
Don't let him have the sightlines to bomb properly.
So you call the graviton, and you see Archangel now is doing a very good job because he's not playing with the teammates, because you want to use the diva bomb to counter the graviton. But I think you're playing too much aggressively. Too much far away from the enemy, not aggressively, because you can't hit the graviton right now. The problem here, you can't.
From that place, I can. I come in front. See. I'll come in front to realize that I'm way too much far. Way too much far away from the DM.
Yeah.
But as soon as the graviton, I was watching the Zarya. Where is she? At this time, I was watching. So I knew this happened. Okay, I'm late. Then I'll just diva bomb over here.
Okay. So now you're diva bombing. You know which part you should diva bomb?
Si sta decidendo qui dare da mangiare.
Just in front of the graviton, to be honest.
Here probably.
So,
You want to drop the bomb here, so they can't make damage through them, since they're coming from the right.
Grazie for the follow.
Thanks for grazie for the thanks for the follow, Fred Panda. Yeah,
That's why I didn't.
yeah, but
I
you
didn't,
went.
use
That
the
was bad.
elevation bomb.
Yeah, but it's bad. You went on the left, and they push you. You should have yeah, like there is the idea. There is what I told you. You did like position to counter the graviton. You used like the diva bomb to counter the graviton, but yes. Wait, I wanna see again the usage of the bubble from Method. Wait.
Play corners.
Yeah, he bubbled Nightmare.
When he grabs, don't let him have the
At that time, see.
Alright.
I bring back.
Okay.
Is Zarya's pushing alone?
So the Zarya used the self bubble.
No bubble?
Good craft.
Just survive this.
I just got this.
Oh, very nice. He gave the bubble. Method give the bubble. Not like when he was in the graviton Reinhardt, but when the enemy Reinhardt pinned the Nightmare. In that right moment. And that is actually good. Very good. Did they use the diva bomb, the enemy team?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
See. That's why their diva died, right?
Yeah.
How can a diva die in a bomb?
Yeah, you're right. Now I see. I didn't see who you killed. I just saw like someone kill. Okay, now you're right.
Zarya.
Now when Tedard started clearing the point.
Very nice.
Kill them all.
We get the next, we get
But
the
Nightmare
This is a
died.
stabilization actually. Yeah, Nightmare died in this.
Yeah. Yeah, but
So,
because you split it a
this
bit.
is the focus. Yeah, this is the focus where I actually need. You know, whatever you call, we have to go on them at any cost.
Okay.
So now we know that Nightmare is not here. So I was like, Method, don't push. He was pushing on the left. Check, check, check.
Yeah.
I'm asking. I'm not saying. I'm asking.
No. I have to literally say, Method, just come back.
Yeah, but
And then he said,
you need to realize more about the feedback, guys. Come on, you're not. It's like you're playing without the feedback. You are not supposed to ask like Nightmare is not supposed to say okay, play behind because I'm dead. You should just check that like the Reinhardt is dead, so he should not push. I don't know why he's pushing right now, Method. I don't know why he's pushing.
See, listen to the comms. Listen to the comms.
I listened to the
Listen to
comp.
the
I
comp.
heard the comp, man. So he's saying I'm asking if you can push, but why he's pushing? You should know that Reinhardt is dead, so you should not think about pushing. That's the point. Maybe he's pushing because he didn't realize that Reinhardt is dead, so you need to focus more about like Nightmare calls and also like the feedback, like the kill feed. Right? Easy.
I'm asking. I'm not saying. I'm asking.
Why? Anyway, you should not yell like that, please. Come on. Every time you're acting like a bunch of I don't know, like some. In Italian will be like delle ragazze mestruate, donne mestruate. You know, like girls that got their thing. You know, like I don't know how to say in English. How to say mestro in English? Mestruazioni in inglese. Wait. Menstruation, you know? Girls with menstruation. You're like, everyone is acting like a fucking woman with menstruation. Come on. Holy shit. I'm asking. Holy shit. Come on. Come on.
Like, seriously,
Yeah,
do you know how the comms are? They don't listen until they shout. I'm telling you, they don't even acknowledge I heard. See, you know, no one even acknowledges it. Okay, tell me one thing.
Yeah.
If I'm saying you are playing Zarya, I said joint comeback. There's no Renat. What will you say? Okay, I'm coming back, right?
Yeah.
So that you acknowledge that fact. There's no one who acknowledges. I just see this guy is just going, and then dude just come back because it's a fucking OD match, dude. They're gonna punish you for whatever mistake you'll do. I didn't want you to lose this. That's it.
Yeah,
and this is my way of talking, to be very honest.
Yeah, but in general, you keep yelling. In any case, you're yelling
not,
if you're winning. If you're winning a fight, you're yelling if you're winning like a map. You're yelling if you do some mistakes. You keep yelling.
That's
Stop
emotional,
yelling.
dude. That's emotional, dude.
You're not supposed. You know what happened in the LAN, right? You remember when I was in fucking... Yeah, you need to stop that. I know it's your culture. I know you are all very motivational, like emotional, but you need to stop that. Like, I'm the first one that is very, very emotional during games when I was playing, when I used to play, and also in LAN. But I know that is not that is a issue when you're playing, okay? You just need to stay focused.
No. Shield. Eyes, go pick up the.
I'm grab.
Nice.
Listen, Mango. We don't have bombs, so just bash the diva.
I'm gonna get
They
trans.
don't
I
have
got trans with my guys.
defensive. They don't have defensive.
They use bubble. They use friendly bubble. Friendly bubble. Use. My shield's low.
I got trans.
I got
3, 2, 1. Sun.
Wait a second. I want to see again.
I'm gonna get trans. I got trans with my guys.
They don't have defensive.
They use bubble. They use friendly bubble. Friendly bubble. My shield's low.
So you use yourself. Reinhardt got shattered. You trans.
I got trans.
I got
3, 2, 1.
But he used the bubble on Reinhardt. I don't know why he used it. So he fucked up the bubble. So if the Reinhardt got shattered, you don't want to use the bubble on Reinhardt if you're transing, right? It's still the same problem. But, guys, I'm speaking with the chat, okay? So guys, when you are if you are Zarya, okay, and the enemy are using the graviton, okay, or the graviton or like the shatter, okay? So shatter or graviton, you need to know grab, you need to know if there is like a defensive ultimate that can counter the Shatter or the Graviton. Because you don't want Zarya, you don't want to waste your bubble if your teammates like are getting shattered, but you have the beat on the Shatter or like the trance. In this case, you got the shatter, like Nightmare got shattered by the enemy Reinhardt, okay? But he got like, you got the Transcendence. You counter the shatter with the Transcendence, okay? But Method waste the bubble on him. You can see, maybe you didn't see because it's not very clear, like it's not a very good quality, but in any case, let's see now, I will stop when
I got
here. This is the frame. You can see. This is the mistake. You can see the mistakes, guys. Right? It's very simple here, the mistake. Do you see the mistake, Archangel? You see the mistake right now.
Why are you giving bubble in Transcendence?
Yeah, you should not give the bubble to anyone. Like, the self bubble comes before because he do like the self bubble is okay because he self bubble himself to do not get shattered. Nightmare got shattered, but Watcher used the trance. And I know this thing is the same problem for the beat, if you like use the beat right now, or during the graviton. So using trance into the graviton, or using trance or using beat into the graviton. And how you can not use the bubble? You need to trust your teammates. So Method needs to trust his teammates, and you need to know that like Watcher, like the Zenyatta or the Lucio, will counter the Shatter or the graviton with that ultimate. So he will not waste his resources, his bubble. Simple as that. I hope everyone understands this thing. Chat, do you understand? Did you understand what I mean? I hope so.
Yeah.
I got you.
Son.
Go. Zarya in the grab.
Killing.
Holy shit. You could have stayed on. Use the bongo all the time. For you, it's better you keep standing on the bongo, man.
Mango. We don't have bombs.
Okay? Use more the bongo.
Killing.
Wait, I'm going.
I'm gonna get
They don't have defensive.
They use bubble.
I fell off from the bongo.
My shield's low.
I got run.
I got you.
You fell off.
Son.
You use the shift. Okay, no, but you need to
Dude,
keep.
It's very.
Mate, listen to me. Listen to me, Archangel. Keep having a positioning behind the bongo. Like your teammates need to play behind the bongo, or like on the right or on the left, like this, so you can get a huge off angle standing on the top of the bongo. Okay, that is like the strategy. Okay, leaking strategies to the guys. Come on, don't steal my strategy. This is a new strategy from Join. So positioning, you want to position not in front of the bongo, because if you stay in front of the bongo, you will not get any good off angle, right, to the enemy Reinhardt. So you want to play or on the right or on the left with your Reinhardt. Like all the team will play or on the right or on the left or behind the bongo. And meanwhile, you'll keep standing on the top of the bongo. Okay? With this positioning, you can make. I will draw this thing. Wait. So this is the bongo. This is the bongo. Okay, in top of the point. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are the pillars.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want you are the blue, the blue one. Okay, so instead of playing, you don't want to play. So the diva will keep staying on top of the bongo. Okay, the Reinhardt, your Reinhardt needs to stay or on the left or on the right or behind, not here, not in front. Because of course, if you stay in front, this is bad. Wait. This is bad, okay? This is yes, this is yes, this is yes. So, what will happen? Like, the enemy Reinhardt need to, like, will shield here, he will shield here, and from the top, you can take the aggression. You can make damage through the Reinhardt here, or through the Reinhardt here. The bongo is the drum, right? And so when you're going in top of the bongo, remember that you want to keep your rockets to make use the rocket through the Reinhardt HP, not to the shield. Also because if you use the rockets into the HP, you build your ultimate. Okay? Guys, I'm a fucking genius, by the way. I'm fucking genius. Come on.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm a fucking genius, guys. Am I a genius or not? Come on. Yes or not?
No.
No.
Bukake.
Okay, thank you, man.
You only know Bukake.
Yeah.
Killing.
Ryan one.
No. See? No.
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 Thank you,
Y'all
Chuck.
are low, y'all are low.
One guy is saying maybe.
Maybe.
Ryan Discord.
One juice.
And you fucking lost for this.
One juice.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know
he
which
lost.
ultimate. I didn't see it. It's okay, just go. Oh, this is like very interesting.
Okay, what do they have?
Let's listen to the
No
combo.
point stalling there.
She has a grab. Listen.
Chiudere da mangiare.
saw her.
Cala il panino all'Africa.
Oh, thanks for the follow. No, you can say that.
Sarebbe una scena
In
stupenda.
Italian, Archangel. For the follow. Go. How to say in Italian?
Yeah. He's a friend, dude. Angel Dai. Grazie for the follow.
Grazie for the follow. Grazie per il follow is in Italian. Tell. Grazie per il
grazie per-
follow. Angels 3Y3. Go. Angels 3Y3. Go for it. Is it in Italian?
No.
Come on.
You sub to me, then I'll say.
Okay.
Aggressive here, okay?
Go
Gra-
forward.
how do you say? Grazie per il follow?
Grazie per il follow. Grazie per il follow. Angels 3Y3.
You have to write it. He's my friend, dude. Angel Dai.
It's okay. Just go forward. Don't waste time now.
Okay.
Wait, let me heal. I have a question.
Bubble use. Don't commit. I'll
Bubble use is not a call. Porca. Which is the call? Nightmare just said bubble used. What does it mean? Doesn't mean anything. Which is the call,
No.
Archangel?
Self or friendly in this.
Friendly use, self-use. Bubble use
yeah.
doesn't mean anything. Anything.
No.
here. Don't commit. I'll see. Okay? We can fix.
Wait.
Wait.
So dry, full dry.
Numero
Yeah.
uno.
We can fix only
Okay
then.
then.
Only then.
Okay then, go aggressive then.
Go, now.
Bubble me.
This is a very comedy fight.
Very good. Listen. Since we are like 99%, the call should be they called. Okay, let's go dry. Dry push. What does it mean dry push? We just let them use resources. Ultimate. We don't use anything, and the next fight we will win. So now they're using Shatter, Diva Bomb.
Good. Let them use. Perfect. They use
What they
everything.
use?
Shatter, Diva Bomb, Graviton.
They use also
All of the
Graviton?
three.
Why they use Graviton?
Yeah.
They
I
fuck
don't
it
know.
up. They fuck it up. with
Yeah,
the
they
Graviton.
fucked up so pretty hard.
Beat and push on the line.
Okay, you won't comment on this move, right?
Yeah, no, I don't want to say anything about what he's doing right now, Archangel.
Bait bubble.
I wanted to suicide only, but the thing is they didn't spot me the noise.
Listen to me. You know why you're throwing right now? What the enemy can do if they realize that you are behind them. You are not with them.
They can push my team.
Yeah.
Easily.
So if the enemy, guys, if the enemy team that is on the point go in the choke, will push on the choke and will say, okay, there are 5. What will happen in the choke? There will happen like a 5-6 versus 5. So they will win the fight. Only because Archangel is here drinking a coffee and smoking a joint. Or a beer, no, I don't know.
But tell me one thing.
Yeah.
Did you ask me that why did I do this? Whole.
No.
You didn't, right? I knew they used a lot of resources.
Wait. You
Listen.
want to use the Diva Bomb from behind?
Let me talk, no, this guy, dude. What the fuck?
Ciao Alonso, buona
Okay.
serata. Tanto qua ho quasi finito, quindi. Go. Tell me.
Okay. So I knew that they used their all crowd control ultimate. You know what does crowd control ultimate means?
Yeah.
Okay.
forward.
Obviously you'll know. So I knew they won't push. They won't even push because they know that we are coming with the Graviton and a Diva Bomb.
Okay.
So I knew they won't push us. So that's why I didn't even jump. I knew that they're not gonna do it. It's my mind games. Simple as that.
Okay, but
It's my understanding of the game.
yeah,
but
but
you are
it's
right,
not. It's not a
but
thing
you are
that you
right.
should
Listen.
do because if they
Yeah,
okay, I understand. It's understandable. Okay. It's a tryharded thing, but as I told you, if the enemy is good and is realizing that you are 5, they will push you and you lose another fight.
No, I know.
Alright, watch it up.
You are right on your part. Yes. I mean, you are right on your things rather than me on
Behind
mine.
them. Archie's behind them. We can move 1 point.
You know what I mean?
Bubble,
Right?
Where's the Ryan?
Go. Go.
Speed up, fine.
I'm not making excuses.
Push right, push right.
Push that.
Why are you using shift? Why
I
you
don't
keep
know.
using shift? You don't know. Indeed. Please.
Push.
I wanted to escape.
Make a thing that stop using shift for random reason.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, thank you. Now you fucking and then if you got the beat, you should keep playing aggressively instead of shifting like that.
Yeah.
You could have keep shooting to the enemy Reinhardt since you have the beat and the barrier.
Only line, focusing line.
No pain. Fight.
That what?
Okay, I'm dancing.
Big shit!
Why are you shooting like that?
Because he said he has a shatter damage the shield.
Why you okay, they use both ultimate right now, so you can grab it in easy way.
I'm gonna grab this.
Yeah, so when they shattered, right?
Ryan.
I was waiting for this thing. When he shattered, right, I was waiting for them to use.
Yeah, it's okay.
For
It's okay.
that shatter.
So you solo grab Zenyatta, you get Zenyatta, then you get Reinhardt.
Got two.
You see how much damage you can do in top of the bongo, so keep standing in top of the bongo. This is the default position.
Zarya. Diva.
Kill this. Go ahead.
Because they use every defensive ultimate for the shot. So if we grab, it's a free win.
Sorry, I'm listening to the comms. Okay. Finish. It's okay. Finish. Okay. So. Okay, I think we are done here because I don't have enough. I'm very, very tired. I need to eat and then I will go out. So. Okay, I hope you have.
Can you host one of our friend? He's your friend.
Yeah, I can host someone. Yeah. Tell me who.
Yeah,
I will host him. Give me
also.
Give me the name on Discord. Copy pasta the name. I will host him. But anyway, guys. So wait, let's go for
this guy. He's your friend too. You know him, right?
Wait. Okay, this is a good music for finishing the streaming. So
okay.
Listen to the music, man. Ah, yeah, I know Carlo Carlone. Yeah, he's a friend of mine too. So, guys, thanks for being here. I don't think we'll see tomorrow, okay? Because tomorrow I have a lot of stuff to do, and like tomorrow morning will be like the last match of Open Division. And we hope we can reach playoff with this team, with this Asian team. And also we will have like Eminence Esport main team that will face Novus, Ordus, Secrorum. That is actually Big One and Luft team. So the Italian half of the Morningstars team that were used to play with the Morningstars. And we face them tomorrow in the 10th match. So we will probably see on Monday. Like this week will be crazy. This next week will be crazy a schedule for this stream because I have a lot of things, a lot of good review to do. Also for the low level players, I have also like a girl that will be with me to stream. I mean with to board review. I will board review. No, it's just a girl that is asking me to coach coaching with Reinhardt. I will be probably on Thursday.
Who is she?
You don't know her, okay? You don't know her, okay? Anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Leave me a follow. Give me subs. No, just kidding. I don't need subs. And follow me on Instagram, on Twitch, on Twitter, on Facebook, or whatever. And yes, so I will roast Carlo Carlone. So guys, enjoy Carlo Carlone and see ya. Bye.
Wait before you leave.